This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I can't wake nobody up. I'm here to unplug.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. God knows.
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Bug Files, what up, though? Prayers. Appreciate you, brother. BDB is in the building. The realest one, my ninja, my ninja. My 33 brother, Mr. Gary Busted Down Brown. What up, what up? Hold on, man. Y'all ain't hear nothing I said? Okay. Did you hear anything I said? Or I gotta say all that over? Yeah, I had my mic. The mic was hooked up to the camera. Yeah, the mic was hooked up to the camera. Instead of the actual mic, it was using the mic through the camera. We heard nothing. Okay. Let me take a sip of this coffee. I gotta say all this over again. Okay, so I said tonight I just want to talk about the nine. I want to delineate. I want to be a little bit more descriptive because the nine is much more than just a group, right? It's an idea, it's a philosophy, it's culture. It's a way of living, it's a way of thinking, it's a way of being. A better you, a better us. Us focusing on ourselves individually from the inside out. Helping one another, connecting with one another, growing, maturing one another. Community. A tribe. That's what the nine is, right? It is much more than just a group. But on YouTube, we're a group, and what we do on YouTube is support one another. Not just hitting a like, not just, but having conversations. You know, um, teaching one another different things. We all know different things about not just YouTube, but how YouTube work. Content. Is many different ways we support one another. Ideas. You know, um, encouragement. It's just a group of people doing it intentionally, right? I was like, if you see everyone, I'm good here, but it's still messed up. The sound is still bad. Miss Tracy, what up? Miss Tracy, these guys in here bothering me. Can you hear me, Miss Tracy? I don't trust them. Only person couldn't hear nothing. Can you hear now, Tamika? Okay, I'm good now. I'm good. Okay. So that's what the nine is. Um, and we all, we like minded. A lot of us are like minded. And a lot of us are like hearted. I always say that be like minded or like hearted. And to me, like minded is cool. Getting around people you think like, that's cool. But for me, getting around people I feel like is is more awesome, right? It's just more awesome when you get people to feel alike because that frequency is a lot stronger. We'll talk about that later. But um, so I always say like minded and like hearted, because everyone ain't gonna think alike, but most of us can feel alike. I ain't gonna say we do feel alike, but we can. We all know how love feel. We all know how hate feel. We all know how envy feel. Antisocial is in the building. What up, sis? We all know how all that feels. So we all can get to a point where we feel alike. Thinking alike, that's hard, But if you can get people to feel alike, um, you can vibe off that frequency. Man, my kids. Yeah, but anyway, so that's what we're doing at the night. So we building that. So um, it's from scratch. Everything is new. The ideas, the people. We coming together. We learning. We growing. Um, Ups and downs, just like anything in life. That's what it's gonna be. So um, you have to do things to learn what works and what don't. So the more you do that, the more you go get things that work, and the more you go get things that don't. And life, you just adjust. You just adjust. Um, and you learn. That's the important thing. You learn. You understand. Okay, that didn't work, but why? Why didn't that work? Then you learn from it. Okay, so if you encounter that situation again, you adjust. You know, So that's different philosophies I want to incorporate into the nine. So that's going to be up and coming content. Not only how, behavior, we talk about behavior or we talk about personality types, but what about everyday life, right? Everyday situations that we encounter. We talk about adversity. We talked about all that. Well, I want to talk about, things that, we encounter every day, especially because a lot of us are parents, right? And it ain't no manual how to, it's no manual how to raise a child. So I want to talk more about that. A lot of us deal with mental health, if we deal with it personally, if we are around people who have mental health issues, we deal with it, none of life doesn't evade anyone. We all go through stuff, right? Ups and downs and woes. So yeah, I want to talk more about that. But yeah, so that's what we're doing at the nine. We go build culture. Uh we go build that tribal mind. We will build different philosophies. I want to build this together with the people. I want to, because like I said, the nine is just not a group. It's an idea. It's a perspective. It's a moral compass. I mean, I want to get to that point, where we have a code, where we, and I'm not talking about on YouTube. I'm talking about 9% in general. And I'm going to stop doing that too. I'm going to stop talking about what I'm doing off here with the nine. But just to be transparent for now, because like on YouTube is a support group. We support each other, we rock out, but it's family building. We want to be like family, and it takes time to do that. So that's what we implement and that's what we're working on. Blue, what up, though? Appreciate you, Blue. Appreciate you. So, yeah, so more conversations. We go hold more panels. We plan on doing this is Mental Health Awareness Month, right? And like I said, this doesn't avoid or evade any of us. If we don't deal with it ourselves, we have people around us who may be affected by it, or infected, or affected, may be affected by mental health issues. So it's good to understand because it was a stigma back in the day where you say, "Oh, them people crazy, stay away from them." But these people was regular people. They just had chemical imbalances. Most of it is chemical imbalance, but they just different. But that don't mean they no lesser. And dealing and understanding like these are normal people who have issues, and they may handle them different from you. But we all still got the same issues. Feeling alone, feeling depressed, feeling down, I'm not going to ever sit up here and say I've never been depressed or I don't get depressed. Maybe I know how to work it out. Maybe I know how to work it out. But if I had a chemical imbalance where it prevented me to think or feel different, then, I have issues just like anybody else will do. So, I mean, laughing at people or making fun of or throwing people away who have mental health issues, that's not the answer. It's not, because there's ways we can help them if we understand. So, I want to have those conversations, because ultimately, like in real life, I'm a life coach, but not only that, but I do, like my family has a nonprofit and we help people in real life. Well, I haven't did it in like 3 years since my incident, but I'm about to get back to doing that, about to get back to the family business because that's just who I am. That's just what I do. That's what I'm good at. I'm good at helping people. Everybody got what they good at. I know what I'm good at. I'm good at assisting, helping people overcome things. It's just natural to me. You know, people have passions of art, singing, music. I have a passion to help. So that's just me. So I'm gonna do what I do on here, off here. That's what we gonna rock out with. But we will have more content. We will have more conversation. Um, but I do have to say something. And sis is in the chat, right? Um, so anti and in transit decided, to lead a nine. But sis is in the chat, so I want y'all to understand something. Sis is still nine. Sis will always be nine. I love sis. I rock out with sis. Uh, it's just, she decided to leave. She didn't get kicked out. She didn't get pushed out. Nothing like that. You know. But that's what it is. We fam. We still good. We support each other. We rock out with one another. Um, and uh, sis got that gaming channel over there. Definitely get over there and check her out because I'm gonna be over there. We're gonna be rocking out, and she be carrying me, right? Because I can't see, so she be making me stay in the building until she go out and kill everybody, and then tell me closest clear. So definitely support that. E Money in the building. E Money, brother. Man, I tried, bro. I was about to make like 6 more accounts, bro. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if they fell asleep during y'all session, but that was fire, bro. And I already cried this year. I ain't trying to cry no more. I ain't, bro. That last beat, man, it had me going through stages of life. I'm like, man, the frequency. Liz be in the building. What up, Liz? I appreciate you, Liz, for that. I appreciate you for that cash app. I appreciate you. Y'all make sure y'all get over there, check out Liz B. She did a giveaway and I won. The word won something. So appreciate you though, sis. Appreciate you for it. And check out E Money too. E Money is man, them beats. When he dropped, he did the Kendrick Lamar, man. When he dropped, I think Kendrick was watching E Money when he decided to drop them diss tracks like that. Because that's what E Money do. He'll drop one, and before you can listen to the whole thing, bam, there's another one. There's another. It's fire at the fire at the flame at the flame. So definitely check out, bro. Yeah, but we rocking out. We rocking out. We got a lot of good content coming. We got a lot of I don't know. BDB, are we doing that show on your channel Tuesday or are we doing it over here? It don't matter to me. Yeah, Christian E should have definitely won. I was about to tell you because you put the poll up late, you should just take the poll down, restart the timer, and redo the whole voting system. After you let me come up there and threaten people, because I don't know, bro. I think they was just blind. I think that mess there. Everybody was thinking E Money and Chris, but ended up voting 9. I think because I was in the chat, they voted 9 instead of 10. I think that you should have did that the other way. He seen me in the chat and everybody voted 9. But that was a fire show, man. All them beats was cold, man. BDB got a lot of great artists coming through, displaying their art, and you can, man, there's levels to it, but you can tell the passion that everyone puts behind their music, there's levels to it, but there's some dope artists that come through there. So if y'all like music, especially if y'all like competition, definitely check out Battle of the Beats. He got a playlist. Go check the playlist out. It's well worth the replay, especially the finale. That finale did not disappoint. I'm telling you. That finale did not disappoint. The only part disappointing is he didn't come out with the W, but he's still the winner over here. Yeah, he's still the winner over here. Plus, I had to refresh it, the delay. Hey, listen, B, I told him, like, I don't even care. I'm biased. Y'all already gonna know. I don't care if E Money came with that Kanye. Scoopity doo, I'm voting. But no, but all jokes aside, that man, that last beat, that did something to me, man. I ain't even gonna hold you up. That, like, I don't know, man. People just, they like to rock. That first beat my man did though, that beat was cold. That beat was cold. I liked it, that one. The very first one you played, that one was cold. But collectively, I don't think they collectively with you putting all the tracks. That was probably the only beat that they had that was better than any of the beats that Chris or E had. So, but that first beat was cold. That boy, I was about to go look for me some dashikis or something. Like, hold on, I'm about to get on my my Black Panther shit. Like, I'm about to go make me a spear and go out and hunt some. I don't know. I might fuck around and hit my dog. Yeah, Tribal was fire, man. That was fire, man. That was fire. He money laughing. Oh man, but yeah, that was dope, man. Y'all gotta go watch that. Y'all gotta go watch that. Like I said, a lot of us are great content creators who support. A lot of people support the nine support y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. We all family. You know what I'm saying? We all rock out. We all, and that's the beautiful thing because what we doing over here, not just on my channel, not just in the 9% circle, but everybody. What we doing as supporting one another, setting an example and showing people like, no, you can come together. You ain't got to do all that beefing and warring, and you can still be cool, because unfortunately, it's stigmas out there. People, especially melanated people, not just on YouTube, but just in real life. If you see a group of black people, they automatically think it's a gang or something. They think it's something bad with black people grouping, but what we're doing is showing how people of color or people from different races, different countries, there's a lot of people who come through all of our channels collectively. They're not even black. They come from different countries, but we all come together on good vibes. No matter if we crafting, if we vlogging, if we playing the game, if we doing the beat, whatever we doing, is people coming together with good vibes to vibe out. So let's continue setting that example, because that right there, the more people see things, people want to indulge. I'm pretty sure some people who come on here just for the camaraderie and they go into these beef channels, and that ain't what they really want. They just want to be around people. So, good heart, good mind. As long as they come through, right? E-money unity, commanders in the building. What up, Nine? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I missed the food one day. But yeah, we got a lot of good content. I almost put Gary on blast. That's good as y'all couldn't hear me when I was on the camera mic because I was putting Gary on blast. But yeah, shout out to that. Shout out to my 33. I was about to say shout out to that 33. Uh-oh. What up, though?
In the bearding.
In the bearding.
In the bearding. What's good, Nine?
What's good, Nine? Chilling, man.
How you feeling? How you living? What's good, everybody? Yeah, it was too much to try to type, so I said, you know what, let me just hop up in here real quick. But yeah, to answer your question, no word. Yeah, let's do that stream on your channel because
Okay.
I feel like it's better, for what you're doing, in regards to like the algorithm. Because I don't want to really throw it off like on my channel. It's like people like, I thought you were a gamer and a podcaster, So
right.
Yeah, I feel like it would definitely fit better, for your platform and what you're doing. Because like you have like the more intricate topics and conversations that get people's attention and whatnot. So yeah, I definitely feel like the vibe would fit better on this platform.
But let me ask you this: do you mind hosting it on my platform, but you run the show?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good to go.
Yeah, well, we take it back to the days of Arsenio Hall and whatnot.
Right. Oh, Gary, we go do a show Tuesday. What time? Whatever time good for you. I'm gonna spark it up, let you run it. I'm gonna pop in and out, but I'm gonna let you run a discussion.
Trying to think, because you're on the West Coast, right?
No, I'm on the east. I'm
Oh,
in Michigan.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you were on the West for some reason. Um, yeah, I guess like whatever. Probably like not too late. Maybe like 8, 9, or whatnot.
Yeah, we can do it then. That'd be fine. We can do it at 8.
Yeah.
So 8. You want to tell them what the topic is?
Yeah. So we were talking in my one of my gaming streams about these celebrities, why they get so caught up in all of this madness, which causes their careers to basically fall downhill. When it's like they've gotten any and everything they want, they've worked hard to get all these accomplishments, they start doing stupid shit that just basically causes them to go, down that rabbit hole. And so, I've always like had a million questions as to like why, because it's like you've gotten everything you want: money, fortune, fame, houses, clothes, cars, like Vin Ream said to Baby Boy, the butter, the cars, clothes, guns, all that other bullshit that don't matter to nobody. So it's like to have all of that, and then it's like to just start doing stupid, senseless shit, knowing it's going to hurt you, knowing it's going to cause you to lose people that have looked up to you and respected you. It's just like it's that answer, that question, like why? And I just feel like they give these. Well, I don't say they give these celebrities because they earn the money, but I just feel like it's in the wrong hands. Like we need that money more than they do, because we wouldn't be doing none of this stuff that they're doing. You wouldn't see none of us doing what I can't even say R. Kelly now. He's no longer R. Kelly. I call that man Bob now. Yeah, he lost all his the title to his musical alias. The R, his last name, even that period. He
It's not the period, bro. He lost the period.
He lost period.
He said, I call that man Bob now.
Bob.
It ain't even no more Robert. Just Bob.
It ain't Robert. It ain't Rob. It ain't even Robbie. That man is Bob now. He's Bob from Home Depot.
Oh man. What we gonna call Diddy?
Man. I don't know. Sean with an asterisk over the end. We can't even call him. We can't even call him Sean Sean. It's Sean Shawn. That's he done stooped to that point now.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, that, and you know what? I even equate that because I seen it, growing up. I mean, in my hood, like I'm in Detroit, so like where I grew up at, it's this school called Country Day. So they used to always come into our hood and pick people out because they was good athletes. And 2 of my boys got picked up. They could not stay out the hood. Like a lot of times, my one boy, they moved him and his mom because his mom was a single parent. They moved to school, this high school. This how good he was. They moved her into an apartment out in the suburbs so he can be closer to the school because he couldn't get there.
Mm.
They was paying for the apartment. They got her a job. I mean, it wasn't great job, but they got her a job in the area. Yeah. So they basically relocated him, and he was still catching buses back to the hood. Was playing. Nothing like detrimental happened, but it did because he was playing basketball in the hood like a pickup game, and ended up breaking his femur.
Oh.
So like, it's not like he came back to the hood. But after that, when he was healing, he back in the hood. He started drinking, smoking, and he wasn't never the same. But he had an opportunity, and he was Michigan State. They was looking at him since middle school.
Wow.
And going to that high school, Chris Webber went there. I don't know. No, Jalen Rose went to Persian. Somebody else went there. Um, but it's a predominant high school, like, and they will come and pick people up because they got the coach got an AAU team too. So you play for the school, you get to play for the AAU team. So
Okay.
it was perks and stuff involved. You know the politics of, but
Yeah.
just seeing that, and then just seeing people make it out the hood, and then come back to the hood. I mean, believe it or not, like a lot of these NBA players, oh, they came when they came to Detroit, they came to the hood. Like we used to hoop with Jerry Stackhouse. Jerry Stackhouse was cool with some prevalent street people. Like we was around Jerry Stackhouse.
Yeah.
So even that, like he could have got in trouble.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So it's just like, for me, I just don't understand it. It's like, why resort back to, your roots when you work so hard to get out of it? Even who else? John Moran, his whole situation. Man's worth what? 100, 200 million. Why are you toting guns? Like, you're from the suburbs. You're from a
Yeah.
town no one even knows or even heard of, where the population's about maybe 20. And that's not even including the animals. So
What is he? I see Dippin' Dot in the chat. What is
you talk about Diddy
Oh, yeah, we call him Dippin' Dot.
and Shane.
Commander say call him Shane.
Man, yeah, that'll be his new name.
That dude stuck to my environment.
But yeah, it's just like it blows my mind. And it's like these guys are multimillionaires, billionaires, all of that. It's just like, are y'all that bored with life? Because I mean, if so, like, pick up a hobby or something. I don't know, do some painting or golfing. There's so many things you could be doing. Instead, it's like you want to mess with underage girls. You want to cause sex and drug trafficking. You want to tote guns and stuff and portray that you're this thug, knowing good and damn well you're not. It's just like, I don't get it. It's like, if you don't want the money, give it over here. Because I mean, I got a couple thousand in the bank, but you don't see me doing none of that stuff that Bob and Shane and
He said Bob and Shane. Shit.
I mean, they didn't got to that point now. Like, they ain't gonna be happy until you see them working up in like Walmart and Target and Big Lots and stuff. They're gonna be like, what's the one rapper? She was part of Rockefeller, and then she dropped that one album. It didn't really go anywhere. And then I heard somewhere that she ended up working at like full time at Walmart, a mill.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, like they weren't feeling her. She wasn't really making any noise with Rockefeller. And the only time she really had some shine when she was kind of like under Jay-Z, Beanie Siegel, and Memphis Bleak Shadow. But yeah, they ended up dropping her from the label. No one else picked her up. And yeah, she basically was working in the electronics department at Walmart.
Damn.
Yeah.
Mary B is in the building. What up, sis? Appreciate you, Mary B.
So yeah, it's just like, and I mean, I'm not, Bill's never done anything of the likes of Bob and Shane, but it's just like,
I can't. He said, I'm thinking the last name and the dot. I'm calling him Bob.
Yeah, he lost it. When you lose the period and the first letter, the first initial of your first name, yeah, that's it.
I think prayers like both.
Yeah,
yeah, and see that's man, that is today is like, I feel for artists today, living in this time and day is a lot easier than it was back in the day, because now you can actually make some noise as an independent artist. You can be seen and heard, through all these social media outlets. You just have to relate to the average person. You don't have to be industry, Yeah. But back then, you had to do some things, So you busting your butt, working hard, blood, sweat, and tears. Then you get to that point where you get the opportunity. You find out you gotta do these awkward things, and it's like I couldn't imagine that if that was me, bro. I heard stories. Like I know two people. I know a dude, man. He got to tell. I'm gonna see if I can get him on one day. He tell his story. But he went and met Jay-Z twice, or tried to, and then it was an executive um, that invited him to this party where he can, meet him. And he went to the party, and this dude from the hood, east side of Detroit, right? Raw,
Yeah.
he just rap. He just good at rapping. He want to make it. So he was like, bro, look, man. This one dude said one thing. He said, I'm not even gonna repeat it to you because I don't talk like. So I knew what he was saying. He was saying the dude wanted to give him fellatio, basically. And he was like, hell no, and got out of there. He was like, I don't even. After that, he didn't even try to make it mainstream. He was like, bro, I will go perform at strip bars. I don't care. I'm not. He never tried to go mainstream again.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like these people have amazing talent and they want to get themselves out there and make something of themselves and showcase the God-given talents. And it's like you want them to do this and that, and just for them to be able to make it in the music industry. It's like what type of? I'd rather walk on hot coal or swim through lava before I do anything like that. It's just like it just doesn't make sense. The stuff that they're trying to program into people's heads and force them to do. Like even my aunt, Angie Styles. She's, for those who know her, she's on YouTube and stuff. She was telling me about like her journey in the industry and how she more so started to push to becoming like just an independent artist because they were just like doing way too much, just getting way out of pocket with some of the stuff they would say and do. It's just like, I'm here to do music, I'm not here to do all that other stuff. It's just like, if that's what you want to do, then go to Studio 54 and all those places where, this ain't the time and the place for that. We're here to make music. We're here to make albums and classic, timeless, music for people to love and enjoy and stuff like that. And I ain't here to be, doing all these swinger parties and all this stuff like that. It's just, it's funny, but at the same time, it's the truth, and it's like it's really, really sad. You know what really sucks about the whole thing? The fact that it's like with people like R. Kelly and Diddy, it's like with all the stuff that they're doing, it's like we despise them, but it's so hard to stray away from them because of the music. Like with Bob, it's so hard to like you want to hate this man.
With Bob, yeah, with Bob, it is not Diddy, not too much Diddy.
Yeah,
I know it was a diddler, whatever they call them, the Diddies.
Yeah, shame. But like with Bob, it's like, damn, like you can't believe he did that type of stuff because it's like he gave us all these classics.
Classic ain't the word, bro. I can't take step to the name love on my head. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. That's like permanently implanted into my head. Especially like as we ballroom in the D, we get down. So when that came out, oh shit, that's like a national anthem. That's a national anthem, boy. To anybody who ballroom, you try to tell me "Step to the Name of Love" is not a national anthem.
That's an anthem.
Man, you hear that, you get the twisting and man.
Yeah, I remember I was at my cousin's wedding and everybody's vibing out, they was killing it, like playing banger after banger. Then Bob comes on, and it's just like you don't know what to do. You don't know whether to dance or like just head back to your seat and stuff like that. It's like damn, like I want to hate this man, but this man gave us half on a baby. It's like, damn it.
Man, trapped in the closet, bro. Trapped in the closet, man. I mean, I know how people may feel about that, but that was artistry to me. Like the storytelling and like I don't know, man. That just hit different. I mean, 12 play. Hey, Mary.
Well, 12 hey. R is my favorite album. That's like classic, iconic. But then it's just like it's just you can't even look at him the same. But honestly, though, like there was a lot of messages in the music and stuff. Like back when he first came out, that kind of led to like, okay, something's going on. I'm trying to remember exactly what line. What was it? what was he saying in Bumping Ground? My mind's telling me no, my body's telling me yes.
Yeah.
Even when him writing Aaliyah's age ain't nothing but a number and stuff like that. It's like it was too many messages, little hidden messages and Easter eggs that we didn't really pay attention to because we were just so in tune with the music. But it's just like, damn it, Bobby. Like, why? You can't give us all these classes and then turn around and start messing with girls under your age. Like, you're R. Kelly.
Sipping on coke and rum.
Yeah.
Man.
You are R. freaking Kelly. Like, you can get any person you want, and you want to go after Girl Scouts. Nigga. Make it make sense.
Man, I don't know what it is, man. People get in these power positions, of influence, and they don't know how to handle it, bro. They start doing fuck shit to people instead of building people up and advancing the next generation. They want to take advantage, abuse, and use.
All right. I don't get it. Even Biggie, it's like you want to hate this man, but it's like, damn, like he gave us Bad Boy, he gave us Biggie, he gave us Mace and Faith and Total. It's like, damn you, Shane. Like
I wonder what they was, man. I can imagine coming up in that Diddy camp. You seen bits and pieces with making a band, but imagine with them girls like cat. I mean, I don't know. When people talk about the devil being underground and the spirit and all that shit, this is why I tell you the devil is in people, and people will manifest the devil through their actions, bro. And this is the shit I'm talking about. That shit right there, it doesn't make sense to a normal mind why people do shit like that.
Exactly.
That's because it's the fucking devil. That's the best way I can explain that to y'all. That's the fucking devil right there. That shit right there. Don't look for nobody with horns and shit. The devil is in motherfuckers walking around
and
doing shit like that.
And a Diablo mustache. That's like shaped up perfectly. Like you could tell, like, he went to one of them hood barbers and got his shit lined up nicely. Because every picture you look at, the devil always got a nice lineup with his mustache and his goatee. I'm like, damn, like, I'm like, it ain't like out of order. It's like it's sharp. I'm jealous. I'll be looking at like, damn, like I'm looking at my barber like, why you can't get my shit like devils?
Because he went to Supercuts.
Right. Oh man, I got a Supercut story. I almost went, but I felt like God stopped me right in my tracks. Said, "No, turn around." I said, "All right, yeah," because I saw the guy coming out who he was walking in slow motion, like his haircut was on point, and I just said, "Ooh, no," because all the spots I was going to, like my barber, he was closed for the day. I needed to cut badly. Supercut was the only spot open. I was like, I'm gonna just run up in here and get something real quick. I seen that guy come out of there slow motion, acting like all eyes were on him. I'm like, yeah, they were on you. But, it wasn't because they were complimenting your shit. It was like, yeah, your shit is, woo.
Man, I was about to walk in the because when I moved out to the Birds, it's like no black barbershops out here. So I'm like, man, I got to go. I was going for a job interview because I'm like, if I go to work, I just cut my own hair. I wear a scrub cap so don't nobody see it anyway. So anyway, it's like, no, I need a first lineup. So I'm like, okay, I'm literally Googling barbershops and I'm not finding no barbershop. So I see Supercuts and I'm like, okay, bro, I opened the door and the very first thing I seen was this man cutting this dude hair and it looked like a vacuum cleaner. I'm like, I don't think they know. It was like some clippers on a bag. It like a vacuum, like a little, I'm like, they don't cut black hair. I walked out, bro. Like, I'm straight. Like, they use J clippers. I'm going to tear it all up because I got nippy now. Like y'all ain't equipped to cut this.
Yeah, Supercuts is like an Illuminati. They suck you in. They make it look like, because it looks nice as hell inside. You're like, damn, it's clean in here. They got fishes in the floor and stuff like that. Got a basketball court. It's kind of like the barbershop too. What was that place? Nappy Cuts. It's kind of like that. And then, you sit down, they kind of woo you in like how you at the dentist's office and stuff like that. Next thing you know, you walk out of there. Everything is missing. Your eyebrows, half your hair is cut. You only got like 3/4 of your mustache. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't know how they even still making it. That's another question. To make that another topic. How is Supercut still around? Yeah. We gotta make a statement. We're gonna call it We Need Answers. I got a lot of unanswered questions right now.
Prayers you was around for 5411. Oh, I was reading some of the comments. Real say when you get enough status to act out your fantasy without being checked by the ones around you, it gets out of control. I can concur to that. I mean, I have people. I got a friend. Well, we ain't even cool no more. But you know, he got on the radio and just thought he was a shit. And it's like, you know, he had 2 hot songs. Got signed to a label, never did nothing. Tried to come back to the hood. Nah, he got stumped out, man. He can't even come back and do a video. Can't even come back and do a video on the hood. Get stumped out.
Yeah, it's just like
it was like this one dude was like, "Oh yeah, you the big man, right? Well, tell your camera crew to film this," and just start. This is like 4 people just start whooping on his ass. And everybody else around them, they ain't the hood. You know, they the camera crew. A lot of them, you know, they not from the city, so they seen that shit and ran back to their car and pulled off. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
They ain't know what was about to happen, but yeah, he got stomped out.
Yeah, I just feel like once you get to a certain point, you know, if you know the hood life is just not for you, get out of there, do what you got to do, make your money, live your life, and that's it. It's like I don't think it makes you a sucker or bitch or anything like that if you don't go back. I mean, you're never going to forget where you came from, but at the same time, there's a reason why you worked so hard to get out of there. Because if you didn't want to get out of there, you would stay right where you are, just continue to be a product of your environment. But I feel like with most of us, you know, we all have our reasons. But again, we're never going to forget where we came from. But it doesn't mean we have to continue to subject ourselves to staying there, especially when it gets worse. And it doesn't matter how much they try to gentrify it. Like, I'm from Jersey, Trenton, the capital. And honestly, like I've been there like 30 plus years, and it just has gotten worse and worse. I recently heard they had like a major shootout that hit the news waves like all around. Like I'm here in Florida and people were talking about it down here. I'm like, damn. So it's like, right. Like we're in Southern Florida. They talking about something that happened back home in my hometown. I'm like, I'm glad I'm out. And again, you know, people might say this and think this, but it's like, I could care less. Like, I still love my family and friends and all that, but it doesn't mean I want to continue to stay there. Right, Gary. Like, honestly, I think they switched roles. They did like Ushers. They just traded places. Camden said, I'm going to be Trenton. Trenton said, I'm going to be Camden. Camden could be like the worst city. Now they only trading places. I'm like, what's going on? So, yeah. To finally get out of there, I never want to go back. And everybody gets on me like, why you don't want to go back home? Why you don't want to see your family? It's like, look, it's not that I don't want to see family. I love y'all. I care about y'all. But I can't.
Come see me.
Yeah. Y'all like, shit, come see me.
Atmosphere, my guy. What up, though? Yeah, that's how I be, bro. Like, man, come see me, bro. Like, because I'm from a small town and it's dilapidated, bro. It's drug riddled. I mean, it's high crime. It's family going. Like, man, I ain't got time for that. Just, man, I ain't talking to Mary or prayers right now.
Like, it's like I know nothing's changed. Even if I were to go back to just visit and stuff like that, I know nothing has changed. I know it's still that same person on the corner asking to, you know, wash my windows and stuff like that and ask for some change. I know, like I done told you the last 20 times, I don't have no change for you. I wash your windows and stuff. I don't need you washing my windows. Dirty ass bucket of water and stuff like that. No, I'm putting it on my phone. Hell no, get out of here. Like, so it's just like, I know it's just the same thing, same people just not doing anything, you know, not making anything of themselves. There's a selective few, but overall, it's still nothing's changed. And even now, I'm hearing that they gentrified a lot of the neighborhoods and streets. It's only a matter of time before it turns right back into what it was before. So, what am I in a rush to hop on the plane first class to go back home? Nah, I'm good. I'll never forget where I came from. Trenton's gonna always be home in my heart. but not enough for me to go visit. Plus, I can't deal with cold weather either.
Where you at now? You down south?
Yeah, I'm in Southern Florida.
Oh, so yeah. My sister in Tampa.
Yeah.
My cousin just he went back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, so I'm gonna try to catch a game. If they clear me to fly, I'm gonna try to catch a home game down there this year.
Okay.
I just want to go raid his mansion. I just want to go. I want to go stunt. I'm gonna go live. Like yeah, sitting out by the pool. Yeah, I just want to go. I just want to go stunt for a day.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I'm in the Fort Lauderdale area, so like it's even though the people are kind of crazy down here, where I live at is real quiet, very chill. I'm surrounded by palm trees, warm weather. Why do I want to go back to -13 and snow and having to shovel my car? And hell no.
Mavs won. Yeah, the Mavs up 3-0 right there.
Yeah,
Hey, both about to sweep, so it's about to be Mavs Celtics.
Yep. I think the Celtics won't take it though, honestly. I mean the Mavs are good and everything like that. They definitely gotten a lot better, but Boston they just got too many weapons on their team and their bench. So
Bro, I haven't even watched, bro. I'm in Detroit, so I stopped watching basketball for now.
Yeah.
When the Lions ain't good, I stopped watching football. When I'm playing, but
Lions stepped it up from last year, made it to the playoffs again, and became a contender. So they back on track. Yeah, Gary, I'm starting to feel like the NBA is kind of rigged. I feel like they kind of like trying to paint these theatrical narratives and stuff, because and this is how I kind of knew when they unanimously gave Steph Curry that Finals MVP when they won their 4th championship, all because he didn't win any of the previous ones with all the other championship runs. It's like because you weren't the best person at the time. I mean, yes, he's the best person on that team, but you didn't show up.
Not in the series, right? Not in the series.
Mad because Andre Iguodala won it when they got their first chip. He deserved it. He's the reason that they won. So now it's just all you see the sports segments and all the analysts like, oh, Steph Curry he isn't a Finals MVP yet. He's a regular season MVP, but he's not a Finals MVP. Who the hell cares? Like, who cares when you got all these accolades and stuff like that? I can see if you have nothing in your trophy case, and that's different. But it's like you got MVP, you got championships, you got scoring champ and all that. Oh wow, because you don't got a Finals MVP. Like motherfucker, you got 4 rings. Like stop being greedy. Like, shit don't make no sense. Give it to those who don't have it.
Man, I don't feel no different from pro sports than I do pro wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, I had. Bro, I gotta look at that as entertainment because do you know how emotionally draining sports can be? Like, bro, but it brings people together too. It brings people from different cultures. So it got its benefits. But, bro, I think, man, I just don't believe anything that's put on the TV is not programmed.
Yeah, it's definitely starting to feel like the Matrix for sure. You said the NFL and boxing are rigged. Yeah, I'm starting to kind of feel like that too, because I'm an Eagles fan, and we had that game, that Super Bowl against the Chiefs. We had that one because it's funny how like Mahomes gets that injury, the ankle injury and stuff, and he's down and stuff. And then as soon as Philly goes and they run, oh, I'm better again. Like get the hell out of here! You were just limping, like you look like you needed to be carried out on the cart and stuff. Oh, now you're 100% again. Get the hell out of here! It's like, oh, okay. Like he was shook because Eagles were.
But people believe anything, bro. People believe anything. People are so subjectable, man. It's sad. His shoulder was up, bro. I was saying that when I was watching. I'm like, hold on, bro, shoulder up. But I'm like, all right. I knew that. I don't know. I don't know where they're going with the storyline. But I think I felt like Randy was going to win regardless, and Randy and Cody was going to go at it.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't watched wrestling since when all the legends and OGs kind of left. That's when I started watching it, and then
my bad, bro. Didi, I get happy when I see Didi.
Oh, good. What's going on? When they started doing that whole the John Cena era and the
Yeah, that's what ran me off, bro. It was like
when they started battle rapping in the ring, that's when I started watching it. I don't want to see this. Well, like John Cena up here battle rapping with people who don't rap. Like, I don't know. No, this ain't URL. This is wrestling. Like, so that for me, when I saw that, and it was a couple episodes, I'm like, yeah, I'm not watching this anymore. So, and now just too many of these people, like, I don't know, I can't really get with it. I miss the days of Stone Cold and Triple H and
bro, that was like the hypest, man. So his personality was just it, bro.
Exactly, Generation X, you know.
Yeah, that was that to me was like you had grown men going around saying "suck it," and that's the bottom line. Like, I had to be about 14, 15, right? And I swear, me and my cousin was at we was at a store. We was at a grocery store. My mom was sitting in the car, told us to run in and grab. We was going to a barbecue, grab the case of pops. You know, you got. I don't know if y'all got to save a lot, but they had them little off-brand pop, and you can mix and match them. So we was doing that. We was mixing and matching them, and we was getting in line, and all we heard, and that's the bottom line. And we looked up like, damn, Stone. It was a grown ass man telling another grown man, that's the bottom line. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Exactly.
He was like, and that's the bottom line, like screaming that shit. He was serious too. Like they was about to scrap.
Yeah. The minute they took the F off of World Wrestling Federation, that was it. That's when it went downhill. When they turned the F into an E, I was like, yeah, I ain't watching this no more. Like, nah. That was the downfall. It was just like hip hop today. Just it was great back then. Like now it's just like I don't know what to call it. It's not even music anymore. You know, so but yeah, for me, like definitely back then it was a lot better. I mean, sports back then was way better. It wasn't all this stuff like that. Like guys really played. It wasn't always about the money. Even though they were making money, it wasn't all about that. They really played for the love of the game. Now it's like you got these guys who are getting 300-400 million, and then they get injured after like 2 games and they're out the rest of the season. Like, man, like come on. Like you had Jordan and all these guys that were like going through these elite teams, getting beat up, scratched, punched, kicked, all that, and still balling. Like now, you know, these guys break a nail and now they're out for the whole season. Get the hell out of here. Like, come on. Anthony Davis, somebody plucks those few little strands in the middle of his eyebrow. Now he can't play no more. Like, come on, man.
Man, that bro, like they so soft now, man. Yeah. Like especially like coming up in the D, you know, the bad boys. So even street ball, you know, we out there like Vinnie Johnson, like Bill and Beer, bro. That's how we hoop, you know. It's like it's physical, man. Like even I remember we used to play pick 'em up, mess 'em up in the street. Like if you got the ball, you gotta hurry up and run to the side so you can get tackled on the grass, or you gonna get hit in the street. like if you get the ball, you can go ahead and think you bad. You go get hit. We go hit you in the street. So if you get the ball, people was trying to hurry up and run to the grass. Like if I get hit, I want to get hit in the grass because you go get hit.
Yeah, you get hit in that street.
That's how we play, bro. You see us in the street playing football. We start off in the street, but if you catch the ball, you better run to the grass because you go get hit.
Yeah, we like in Jersey. We used to have. I don't know if y'all have Oaks where y'all from, but we used to play them Oaks where it'd be like 10, 20 people all on a half court, but like something out of a damn prison yard. You know how hard it was trying to get a damn rebound. Everybody else.
Yeah. We play. We call it 21.
Yeah, we had 21 too, but we had like the Oak. But it'd be like 10, 20 people, and everybody just looking like they just fresh off D block. And it's like, man, when you finally do get a rebound and get the ball, it's like you be trying to hold on to that for dear life. And you pray that you don't miss, because if you do and you don't score, it'd probably be like 2 more hours for you finally get another rebound, unless you're a really good defender and you could steal the ball from somebody. But yeah, you know, those were the days. That's what made you tough and, you know, made you.
I don't think it's Jordan's fault because they just took the hand checking away with Jordan. That was the Jordan rule, no hand checking. But Jordan, I mean, that era they was still getting their head. Now, I say going into the Kobe era, it was still physical. It was. I'm not gonna say it was a little bit before LeBron came.
I would say like midway through LeBron's career, that's when it really started. Because I wouldn't say like when Jordan and Kobe era, none of that was going on. I would say probably
When did they take the zone out? Well, that was in the early '90s, wasn't
I think they took zone out. I think more like late '90s, if I'm not mistaken.
it? Okay, so that I guess it was a call. That's when basketball got soft. Because when you go through, man, if you ever played basketball, you had to get to the rack on a 2-3 zone. Oh, you was getting hit.
Oh yeah,
You was getting hit. They
much.
wasn't letting you in. You wasn't getting in the paint. When that was no 2-3, you got that power forward and that you always try to run through the weak side of the zone. But then like you had three motherfuckers like 6'4", 6'5", and you playing high school ball, ain't no weak side of the zone.
Pretty much. There's no more 3-2 or 2-3 zones. I don't even think it's like they're kind of limited now on like full court press. You don't even really see that no more. It's just like it's crazy. Like when did
And football, man, football changed so much, bro.
oh yeah.
I remember the Mike Allstats, bro.
I
I
ain't
used
never
to love to see I used to love to see anybody try to tackle Mike Allstat. Like tackle that big white motherfucker. He go that's the big boy, and he coming downhill. I remember him and John Lynch had a collision. That shit was beautiful. I'm like, that's football. Like now you ain't got that. Now you can't do this, you can't do that. You got to tackle. Like man, ain't nobody got time for that. I just want to hit.
exactly. And it's like if that's the case, then they might as well play flag football.
Right,
I see more yellow flags than I do points on the board.
bro. Watch that lingerie football. They hit more than the NFL, bro. They be hitting. Them girls in them pads, man, I'd be like, damn, y'all out here cracking each other.
Right. Flag football done got more entertaining in the NFL, and they ain't even allowed to hit. But it's just like it's like when did everything become so care bearish? Just so damn soft now and timid and like toughen up, man up. Like you get injured, all right, you go, you put some icy hot on, you shake it off and stuff like that. Now you get injured, you out for the whole season, and you don't even really care. And then it's funny how these guys be having these severe injuries, but then the next day you see them at the home or away game dressed down to the T. You look pretty healthy to me. Why the hell you ain't playing? I was just watching, what was it, the game the other night with Boston and the Pacers and stuff. What's the name? He's supposed to have a hamstring and stuff, Halliburton. But I see him on the sideline dressed down like he, getting ready to do a college lecture. I thought you had a hamstring. Because in most cases, you can't move from that. I mean, you look awfully healthy to me. Like, my man was looking he was looking like Drake back when he first came out when he did like So Far Gone, fresh cut and everything. I'm like, man, you don't seem like you. What hamstring? What injury? It's just I don't be getting it. Like, I know they want to be supportive of the team and everything like that, but if I'm hurt, I'm going to get that rest and stuff. And, I'm gonna be home revitalizing and stuff. I wish y'all the best from the TV, but I ain't gonna be there dressed down, just looking like, everything is perfectly fine. I'm like, he look like he's ready to suit up. He said they'd be fake sick. Yeah.
Rollo, what up, though? Prez, I ain't talking to you neither because you probably be watching the Twitter version. You ain't see him in a conversation Mary was having. Mary said she had to stay off the hub because they kept giving her Ron. She said even when I type in black, they give me Ron. She got tired of saying Ron. Oh my God, my face hurt. And then they start talking about Twitter. Yeah, that's wild, bro. I didn't even know Twitter was built like that. I just found Fred, I had made a Twitter account a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, and it was this thing popped up and it said, what did it say? Like, like the settings have to be something, but you can click it and it says like restricted. And I'm thinking like, do you know how like most social media sites is like somebody getting ran over or something like that? Man, I clicked that. It's things bouncing around. My son like, what's that? And I'm like, oh shit, like, oh, gotta watch what I click on Twitter. Can't be on Twitter just clicking stuff. I don't know. I gotta check profiles and shit and see what it is. Yeah, I didn't know Twitter was built like that.
Yeah, I'm not on these other social media sites. The only guy at IG is one of my mentors was saying that it would help with my art and graphic work, which it actually has. Because back when I had Facebook and MySpace and all that, I was doing a lot of advertising, and I wasn't really getting a lot of business. But once I converted over to IG, it definitely started to pick up more because I just use it strictly for like a business page. But I mean, all these other sites, it's too many. Every 2 seconds they coming out with a different site. It's like they worse than the iPhones. Like,
I want to try it. What is that Kick?
Kick?
I want to try that. Yeah, they've been talking about that a lot lately.
Is that the one
Kick.
that's misspelled? Is it what KIK or something like that?
I don't even know how to spell. I just heard them talking about it on a couple because they say they might try to buy TikTok.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of these mergers now. I mean, but it's all money grab and stuff, just like how Google bought YouTube and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised if they do a merge. But yeah, but all these other sites, it make my hair. Even like Threads, everybody's like, oh, like BD, you should get Threads and stuff. I'm like, what? I'm barely even on it. Like,
Yeah.
They're all the same at the end of the day. It's just like going into a store and seeing like a bunch of different brand cereals and whatnot. It's just like get the one you really like and just keep it moving. Like they're all the same at the end of the day. It's just different names and stuff. Hoot and Honey is the same thing as Honeycomb. It's just a different name.
And Gary, Miss Tracy got me on Clapper almost. Well, not. I've been on Clapper for a couple months now, but yeah, Miss Tracy got me on Clapper, and Miss Tracy doing her thing on Clapper. She big on Clapper. Shout out to Miss Tracy. Miss Tracy doing her thing on there.
What's Clapper?
Is another social media site. Is another social media site, but yeah, Miss Tracy been doing her thing over there. You can go live over there too. You can upload. I got some, the same videos over here. I upload over there. So I got some content over there. Rumble. That's really where I post. I post a little bit on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
But Clapper, Rumble, TikTok, Instagram sometimes.
That's another unanswered question. Why are all these social media sites misspelled? Where's the E in Tumblr? Where's the E in Tell you, that might be my next podcast. I need answers.
Are those because there's probably other companies that got them copyrighted?
Oh,
like what is that? I think they was just talking about. Well, they weren't talking about that subject, but they were saying what is it? I don't think it's Tumblr. It's another one that's misspelled wrong, and they was like because the name is copyrighted. So. Well, an anonymous what's going on. Clapper. That's where I got that definition, Rollo Donkey Punch from Clapper. Hey, Rollo. Clapper, then Donkey Punch. Clapper, then Donkey Punch. Let me stop. Rollo, you gonna get me in trouble.
Every time I think of the Clapper, I think of that thing from the 90s and stuff. That 90s commercial. Yeah, it was called the Clappers. Clap on. Yeah.
He said, Gary, like, here we go. No, I'm chilling. I'm gonna let the chat rock out, Gary. I'm gonna chill. I ain't gonna Clapper equal. I can't read your comments, bro.
It's something about
oh man.
Nate's leaving YouTube. Nate the Great's leaving YouTube. Why is he leaving YouTube? What happened?
Because I think because like a lot of those, man, you already monetized. I think he already monetized over there, and then it's like unrestricted. Nate like playing his music, and he got a channel. One of his channels got took, I believe.
Oh, it did.
And people just like not having restrictions, and over there you can just play, you can rock out. Bigo is another one too. That's wild though, bro. You be thinking like it get wild over here. She's still in the chat. She know what Big O is, man. That shit get wild, man. Man, it was a chick over there flicking her bean, bro. I was like, this is wild. Well, with the prayers, you might like Big O.
Yeah,
Let me stop.
there's definitely a lot of rules.
Commander want the link. Commander, like I ain't said nothing. If you want the link, Commander, let me know. I don't know how I'm gonna get it. Oh yeah, I can put it in the what you call it.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I can copy and paste it if need be. But what was I getting ready to say?
It's Bigo.
Bingo or Vigo?
It's Bigo.
Oh, Bigo. Oh, he said bingo. Oh, I was like,
Yeah, it's Bigo.
I was about to say B46. I-69.
Oh man, yeah, I was there. I was sitting here. I was listening to BDB, looking at my phone, reading these comments. Like, oh my god, they tripping.
Yeah, because I was trying to tell you when you first started, because I thought like when the stream was going, I heard mad static. So I was like, okay, let me refresh it and just see if it's going. But then it kept going, and we were trying to tell you that yeah, it was like staticky as hell. And it sounded like it's like when you like turning radio stations and whatnot.
You know what? Because I got my I'm on a laptop, and I had to get an extension to hook up the camera and the microphone, and I guess because the camera's in the main port of the extension, it automatically goes to the microphone, and I didn't switch it this time. And I thought it was just, and then I had to think about it, like, hold on, let me make sure. And then when I looked at it, all the audio and the microphone was going through the camera. And it's not it has a speaker, but it don't have a receiver. So I can hear through the camera, but there's no speaker on the camera. So I don't know how you was hearing anything, but.
Oh, okay.
What in the spoon? Yeah. I already seen that one, Rollo. You put that in Tierra chat earlier. I already seen it, so I'm not gonna laugh. Adam will put you on blast for using the same joke in two different chats.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Hey, no recycled jokes, Rollo. We need all new jokes over here. All new ones, man. You got the skill. We want to hear fresh, new freestyle. Improv. You don't come to no battle with no written material. You freestyle.
Like Martin said on Run Tell That, ain't nobody using pasteurized cheese and ain't macaroni and cheese. You got to use cheddar. Cheddar's what you use. My mama told me that.
Yeah, I'm calling you out on that one, Rollo. It was funny the first time I seen it, but now I seen it already, brother. I seen it, and I know you got more in you, Rollo. I know you got more. 755 fell out the bushes off of that. What up, son? 755 in the building. We about to get lit. Yeah, we are in the peanut butter petty time.
Yes, sir.
Peanut butter petty time. Peanut butter petty time.
You might get some merch that says that PBP, peanut butter petty.
I'm working on some new images because I don't know. Now, see, Commander, you got to correct me. I don't know if it was you or somebody else who came up with the petty service announcement. We got to have a petty service announcement.
Oh, the PSAs?
Yeah.
Was that Cat or yeah, I think it was Cat that said that. Yeah, she did. Yeah, Cat did say it. The petty service announcement. So yeah, that'd be dope too. But yeah, that's crazy.
Commander, like, don't ask for no other jokes because we don't know what we gonna get. I got dark humor, bro. Like, should I say it's kind of messed up, but it's funny. So I can't tell too many jokes. No, I get in trouble. I won't even have a YouTube channel no more.
I mean, I feel like you got to be different, especially in this day and age. You know, it's all about standing out. So, you know, whatever works, you know, I think we don't take enough risks nowadays. Like, I think everybody's so like scared or like timid to just, you know, put something out there, get it going because I guess they feel like, oh, what if it doesn't work? Or what if people don't like it, or what if, I make a fool out of myself. It's like, stop thinking what if from a negative standpoint. What if it does do well? What if it does take off? I'm saving the jokes for dentist appointments.
Now, a couple of my jokes, they can't take off. Man, I already know. I told one of them when I worked in the hospital, almost got fired. So I'm not going to tell that one no more. It was funny, though. Fucked up was funny. Oh, man.
Yeah, like we got to start taking more risk and just taking a chance and rolling the dice and seeing what happens. Honestly, like, for those who don't know, that's all I did with Battle of the Beats. Like, when I started this whole thing, I just took a risk to just see what was going to happen. I'm like, and I told everybody, I said, look, if all else fails, we just go back to the drawing board and figure out what went wrong, what happened, and we just either try again or we just move on to the next one. But if it does take off and it does do well, let's keep it going. But, I'm looking at it now, like almost 3 years in, it's like, look how far it's come. So it's like, I could have just been sitting there telling myself and everybody, like, oh, it's not going to do anything, it's not going to happen. But, we made it happen. So that's why I tell people, like, if you're going to what if yourself with any situation, it needs to be from a positive standpoint. Don't what if yourself from a negative aspect, thinking to yourself, it's not going to do well, it's not going to take off. Do it. Because what's going to end up happening is, if you don't do it, now someone else gets a hold of it and they do it. And now you're sitting there kicking your own ass like, damn, like, I had the opportunity to do this and I didn't. And now look, somebody else then ran off with it. And you can't get upset because, like DMX said, the only thing stopping you is you. So take
and that, even the whole idea with the 9%, it was like, just do it. Everything you said is fact, and you learn as you go. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff I already know, as far as like networking, group building. I know a lot of things, but it's gonna be things I don't know that I encounter that you learn through the experience and adjust. But if you don't do it, then, like you said, I'm not a regret person. I'd rather do something and it not work out than not do it and be like, well, what if I did it, or what? No, I'm straight on that. I did that in my earlier years. I ain't doing that no more.
Exactly. And it's like, even if it doesn't work, at least you can feel good knowing that you tried and you made an attempt, versus just not doing it at all and seeing somebody else potentially do that same thing and end up really taking off with it. So it's just like, you never know. So I'm at a point now where, like, I don't even think about it. Like, anything that comes to mind creatively, I'm just doing it. Like, and I'm not even thinking twice about it. And, whatever happens. But yeah, I was kind of skeptical at first about doing it, especially, with like the way YouTube is with the music and stuff like that. I was like, damn, I don't know if my channel will get flagged for some of this music and some of the beats. But, when I just started doing my research and I was just getting hit more so with, copyright claims instead of strikes, I'm just like, okay, well, you know what? All right, yeah. Let's keep it going. So I have yet to get any strikes, and I hope to keep it that way. But I'm glad I did this, because I mean the outcome has been amazing, especially after tonight's episode, which was,
man, that was fire, bro. That was fire. That was flame flickered fire.
I appreciate it. I'm glad everybody enjoyed themselves and liked it. Came through and showed support. At one point, I think it was like almost like 40, 50 people in there. I'm like, damn, like. So I definitely appreciate the love and stuff. I mean,
you know what I was waiting for, though? For some reason, I thought you was gonna change your outfit again. I'm sitting there. You kept coming when you came back. I'm like, okay, he ain't changed it yet. And I'm like, and at the end, I'm like, I felt disappointed. And I'm like, why he ain't changed his outfit again? I'm like,
it's the finale. I had to stay fly. I had to stay in character and stuff like that. It's really like hard for me because I don't have like those little intermission things where I can kind of like, play a video and then just step away and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I can play the music and stuff and step away, but sometimes those beats, they're really short. So it's like, I don't want to like try to go change clothes. And it's like, oh, wait, where BD go and stuff like that. So
you got to have the outfits right there. You got to be like the phone booth right there and do the Superman.
Like Superman and stuff.
We're going to get you a cardboard phone booth. So you can jump behind the phone booth and come back with a little bit of.
Hey, now I feel homeless. A cardboard phone booth?
Bro, look, we low budget right now. We'll get you a real one just for now. We're gonna do the cardboard one. We go green screen. How about that? You go behind the green screen.
The green screen. You just see like half my body cut off and stuff like that. All you see is a floating beard put on a different shirt and stuff.
Rollo said, "Do you do singer? That'd be. Did you ever do that? Like have like like a competition between like artists?"
Oh, someone asked me about that. I wouldn't mind doing it if we could find enough people. And then the thing with that too is a lot of them are nervous because most of them kind of like to sing in the mirror and stuff like that, or they're kind of afraid to sing around others.
Yeah, get critiqued.
Yeah, it's because with the beats it's a little bit different, because it's just the music's just playing, but it's like for most people, a lot of them aren't comfortable like coming on to the panels and stuff, or actually doing stuff in front of a crowd. So it is something I thought about, Rollo, but yeah.
What about like not a competition but a highlight show?
We were supposed to do that. Like a good friend of mine on YouTube, his name is Perfect Timing Podcast. If you guys ever get a chance, look him up and check out his channel. He's really dope.
Get Rollo the link. You gonna come up and sing? Because I had Frankie Blanco.
Yeah.
Every time he drops something new, I always play it.
Oh yeah.
And Yak, I don't know if you know Chicago's finest Yak, but both of them was on a panel one day. Bro, I gotta find. Damn, I think I had to erase it. I think I had to erase that one, but I got it on StreamYard. But man, they start going back and forth, bro. That joke was dope. They was like, "My bad." I'm like, "No, go ahead. I'm on mute. Keep going." And it was like, it was dope though. They went from rapping to spoken word. I was like, man, this is dope.
I know. Didn't Intrinsic say she wanted to do something like that? Because she was talking about that in our group chat. I think she was talking about doing like a spoken word competition, or
I think Intrinsic, Nicole, she wanted to do something. There's a couple people over here. Mentexo made beats. Did you hear that beat Mentexo made for me?
I didn't hear it. What are the one at the beginning of the streams?
This one, I don't know if I played it at the beginning of the stream, but he just made this one recently. And I was telling him about your pad.
Okay, because I know Mentexo through D9, and he's one of the producers that's in the BLD roster. That's dope. Yeah, I hit him up a while back and had asked him if he wanted to be a part of it. He never got back to me, so I don't know if he was probably busy or whatnot. But yeah, I mean, I would definitely like to have him on board next BLB segment that I do. So if he is interested, definitely make it happen. Because I got a couple new faces that are coming in that are already scheduled to battle and stuff. So it's definitely gonna be dope for sure. But,
yeah, definitely. I'm gonna tell him to link up with you. That's the bro. That's my boy, man. We used to be up on his channel. He playing the skating game, just talking about everything, man. They put me up on so much game about how all this works. I forget there's another big YouTuber he hang out with. I forgot his name, but he was putting me up on game. He was like, I've been doing this for like 7 years and just telling me everything. I'm like, oh damn, I didn't know it worked like that. He showed me how to work like StreamYard.
oh, okay, that's what's up. Gary.
Bob is the pen, Devin Dots is the hand. Rollo, I don't know what none of that is, no interface, and I'm gonna just take your word for it. Your mic don't work.
I thought he was doing the Kevin Hart, like the way my check-in is set up to my savings.
Yeah, but he started talking about the interface. I know that's the thing that go into the computer, right? Yeah, okay. Interface.
I don't know none of that. So all I know is the keyboard, the desktop, and the monitor. And that's about it. And all the interface and all that. I can't even help you there.
Man, I ain't messing with none of y'all in the chat. Y'all wild.
But yeah, it was definitely something we thought about doing. But yeah, I think too many people are the mouse too.
Mouse, where's that at? I got a touchpad. I ain't even got a mouse.
Yeah, those are the four things. That's all I know is the computer, the monitor, the keyboard, the desktop, and the mouse.
Chris, you showing your age. Don't nobody use mouses no more. We got touchpads.
I hate the touchpad. I need a mouse.
Yeah, y'all showing y'all age, man. Y'all better get with this Star Trek stuff.
Hey, look, you see the grades every time I go live, so y'all know I'm up there.
I got some grades too.
I'm as old as that dog from the Sandlot, the Beast.
Touch screen, baby. In a minute, we ain't gonna be touching nothing. We gonna be thinking it, and this is gonna happen. Right, everybody gonna start coming with implants and shit.
We gonna be like Tom Cruise in Minority Report when he was sliding on the different screens and shit.
Mm-hmm. See, that's what I do now with mine. I be sliding everything.
Yeah, I'm old school. I want a mouse. I
still got mouses. We don't do rats. We don't do none of them rodents.
Well, yeah, to answer Rallo's question, it was something that we thought about, but I just think there's too many people that just kind of have like musical stage fright, and I don't want to pressure anybody. Like when I do my podcast, I never pressure people to come up on the panel, or even like some of the judges that have been a part of the BOB episodes. Like some of them that I know that can sing and rap or multi-talented, I'll always ask them before we go live, and if they're okay with doing it, they'll do it. But I never like want to pressure anybody because I know some people are kind of shy and timid and stuff. So I never want to put that type of pressure on them to make them uncomfortable and stuff. I want everybody to be in a nice comfort zone whenever they're on my podcast and stuff. So, but yeah, it was something that I definitely thought about, but it probably won't happen. So it's all good. But I mean, if I'm definitely down to be a part of it, if anyone else chooses to do it or they want to turn it into a segment, I'm definitely down. You said peer pressure them. I mean, here's the thing though, Kat, like you could do that, but you don't want to start making people like truly uncomfortable and stuff. You never want to force them because that really doesn't like motivate them to like come out their shell. You can talk to them, you can kind of guide them and motivate them, but like you don't never want to put that type of force into them. Like, like don't be Bob. Don't force anybody to do anything they don't want to and stuff. See where that landed in.
You know who another? I know he rap. I don't know if he make beats, but do you know Montreal, Metal Book Montreal? I know he rap. I don't know if he make beats. He be over here every now and then. But he got a channel and he do the whole production. He know how to do all the editing and all that. He dope too. I think that'd be dope for like a spotlight or something like that. I ain't gonna call it a spotlight, call it a headlight. We're gonna put you in the street and turn the headlights on. We ain't got no spotlight, but we got a headlight. We're gonna do it in the street, right? We're gonna do it in the street. We're gonna do it in the street. This is gonna be Street Apollo. Well, you ain't got to stand in the street. You can stand on the sidewalk. When you stand on the sidewalk, we just put the headlights on you.
Right.
And if you do good, we turn the high beams on. That's what we do.
Oh, like in Drumline.
Right. They turn the high beams on.
And then they honk the horn and they let you know like if you did really well or if you didn't. Yeah, we can do something like that. But yeah, my boy, perfect timing. Yeah, I had talked to him a while back about it. And even Information Man. I don't know if any of you guys know him. I had talked to him as well because all three of us were looking to do something with a lot of the people that have been a part of the BOB roster to do like an artist spotlight. But they never, I guess they just got too busy with like, their own individual channels and schedules and endeavors. So, yeah, we just never got around to doing it. People were saying I should just kind of like take the helm and just do it myself. But I'm really not the interview type. Like I wouldn't know what to ask, and I mean, I kind of know what to ask, but I don't really see myself doing interviews. I would more so rather than
Just channel your inner Uncle Shay Shay.
Oh, me?
Go get a tight green sweatsuit and just
hell no. And that little orange purse? Oh no. No, I will never hear the end of it.
Oh man. Dude, when I seen that, I was like, come on, Shannon, like you trying to get people to talk about you.
I mean, it wasn't that bad. I think what made it bad.
It wasn't that bad. If he was young, I would be like, okay, that's that young thing. He too goddamn old to be dressed and walking around with purses.
Yeah,
we didn't do that. That purse shit ain't in our era.
Yeah. It was the purse and the pose. Those were the problems. So much
straight back. He wasn't slick back. He was straight back.
Yeah, because I mean, like like all those buff guys, they all wear like the tight stuff and whatnot, like the tight fitted clothes. So I don't really think that was the issue. It was that little tiny purse and the way he got out the truck and posed. That's really what did it. That's what made all the jokes start flying and the whole viral moment.
Man, look, we about to start a new hashtag. Act your era, okay? We don't need no grown ass man walking around with tight pants and purses. That wasn't even in my era, bro. Like even the buff, we didn't wear that shit when we was working out. That how you go flex a muscle when the shit too goddamn tight? That shit like blood pressure. I can see we was trying to maintain a certain blood pressure, and we got a blood pressure suit on because that's what that shit looked like. And every time they breathe, it look like it's taking their pulse. I'm like, oh hell no, bro. We hashtag act your era. You was born in the 80s, early 90s. You ain't allowed. Well, no, 90s, 80s. You ain't allowed to wear tight stuff like that. It's not suitable. It's not suitable for your era. Stop doing that shit. And if you're a woman and you was born in the 80s and 90s, stop wearing these big ass eyelashes. That shit, man, it look like man.
It looks like a water slide.
Fans.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Like one of those water slides at the park and stuff like that. Like, stop wearing those.
Every time I see a woman with them eyelashes, you know what it remind me of? I don't know if y'all ever had these clocks. Y'all remember that clock every black grandma had in the kitchen with it was the cat with the big ass eyelashes and the tail moving back and forth. That's what it reminds me of. That damn clock. I'm traumatized by that clock. So every time I see a woman wearing big ass eyelashes and shit, I be wanting to, I don't know. I be wanting to rip them off.
You know what else it looks like? You ever see like an umbrella when it's messed up during a storm? Like when it's really windy out and it blows the opposite way and stuff like that. And it ends up going, it just looks like an umbrella, a broken umbrella. Like I just, come on.
You know what it remind me of? I had y'all. I know, man. Look, I can't be the only one who had. Look, a lot of y'all black and from down the south. All y'all had uncles with untamed nose hair. That's what it remind me of, like little spiders and shit, just crawling out the face. Like, come on, man, that shit. Like some untamed nose hair.
It reminds
me untrimmed underarm hair or something.
It looks like the front of shoes when they start to curl up when you had them too long.
remember them shoes you used to put the penny in and it had the ruffles at the top? That's what it looked like, the little ruffles.
Yeah, the penny loafers.
That was made me think about Miss Piggy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, them eyelashes look like a wave. Y'all remember wave pools?
Hey, look, if people ever get to this part of the show, they go Snuffleupagus. Oh my God, yes.
They had those big ass eyelashes.
I don't know if they went to Snuffleupagus lashes. That's what I'm gonna start calling them, Snuffleupagus. Yeah. So if y'all hear me say that.
Even like the ones they be having like on the cars and stuff. You know how they get those lashes on the front and the other headlights and stuff like that. Like that type of thing. It's
man, bro, I can't remember if I was on Clapper. I remember I was uploading a video, and after I uploaded, it go to the video.
Yeah.
And after I uploaded, it went to like the video, not the video that I uploaded, but it just go to my streamline or whatever it's called. And I'm looking at the video. This lady rolled down her window, was like, "Hey, Hey, I should not see your fucking eyelashes from 2 lanes away. What the I was like, what the fuck is going on? He was mad as hell. Like, that is fucking ridiculous. I should not see your fucking eyelashes for 2 lanes away.
Right.
Like,
Take these snuffies off. That's what we're going to start calling them. We're calling them the snuffies. Call them the high bird.
Hi, bird.
What do you think of my lashes, bird?
Oh my, bro! I didn't know Winnie the Pooh was a show about mental illness until I got into college and was taking a psychology course.
Really?
Bro, I did not know that.
Well, that's kind of funny because all the characters do kind of act traumatized on there. Like Eeyore.
Yeah, he the manic depression.
Yeah, like why are you so stressed out? He'd be like, "Hi, Pooh."
Tigger got ADHD.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm being real, bro. You don't believe me? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It was the guy who broke it down, but I learned that in psychology. Like that was we did a paper on Winnie the Pooh, and I'm like, when he said it, and then he started breaking it down. He was like, I want you to describe each one of these, and the teacher broke it down, but we just had to define, as far as the characteristics.
Yeah, because Tigger do be bouncing on his tail and stuff.
Yeah, he got ADHD.
Yeah, he got something. I ain't never seen a full-grown tiger just bounce on their tail and actually like be moving too. That's the crazy part. Pooh was probably like the only I guess sane one.
No, he wasn't either. Pooh was the weirdest one. You'll see in a minute.
I mean, yeah. You know what? Now I think about it, because his shirt didn't even fit all the way. But yeah. He wearing clothes that don't even properly fit him, and all it was a shirt.
Oh, damn. You know what? I can't even play this. I'm trying to get monetized.
Yeah.
I wonder, I can play the sound, though. I just can't play the video, but I can play the audio, right?
Yeah. You are going to be like, hey, word. You can't play that.
Oh, shit. Hey, word. Don't play that.
Hey, word. You're going to get a copyright strike. Didn't Eeyore have a snuffy
by viewers like you. If you
Yeah,
enjoy the content and want to show your support, consider checking it out. What is going on, everybody? My name is John Solo, and today's subject of discussion is the messed up origin story of Winnie the Pooh. That is right, we are not talking princesses today, we're talking stuffed animals. What a weird job this is. You might be surprised to hear this, but despite Pooh Bear and Friends not being based on a fairy tale, they have some messed up origins of their own. The best part is the origin story actually happened because Christopher Robin was a real person. In fact, the real toys that he played with as a child are on display at the New York Public Library. Before getting into the backstory of how Winnie the Pooh came to be, I want to warn you this is actually a pretty tragic story, so you might want to get the tissues ready. For those who don't remember much about Winnie the Pooh, let's go over some of the basics. Just sit back, relax, hit that like button, and enjoy. Winnie the Pooh is the treasured stuffed animal of a young boy named Christopher Robin. He's known for not being the smartest bear out there, but what he lacks in IQ, he makes up for with his good heart and thoughtfulness. Pooh lives in a forest called the 100-Acre Wood alongside his friends Piglet, Tigger, Kanga, Roo, Rabbit, Owl, and of course, Eeyore. The animals have gone on a series of adventures throughout the years, including catching heffalumps and finding Tigger's real family. When they're not on crazy adventures, the gang lives a pretty relaxed life, throwing birthday parties, playing games, and eating lots of honey. There's been a lot of Winnie the Pooh stories over the years, but that summary should give you the gist. For the most part, the stories we have about Pooh Bear and the 100-Acre Wood are pretty cheerful. Unfortunately, his origin story does not fit that description. Let's start at the beginning. Who is the real Christopher Robin? That title belongs to a boy named Christopher Robin Milne. He was the son of a woman named Dorothy de Salencourt, and his father was a famous author and playwright, Alan Alexander Milne. Christopher Robin, who we're going to call CR for short, was born on August 21st, 1920 in Chelsea, London. On his very first birthday, CR received the gift that would go on to shape the rest of his life, an Alpha Farnell teddy bear that he named Edward. Throughout the first 9 years of his life, Edward and CR were constant companions, and he was known as Edward until CR and his father went to the London Zoo and saw a Canadian black bear there named Winnipeg. Winnipeg, or Winnie for short, was used as a military mascot in World War I and was donated to the London Zoo because she was so popular with the visitors. Evidently, this was also the case with CR, as he changed the name of Edward to Winnie after he saw her. For those wondering, the Pooh part of Winnie the Pooh's name came from a swan that he met while on vacation with his family that was also named Pooh. There's also rumors that part of the name was added because the toy smelled so bad. And while I thought it was hilarious, one of the first poetry books that CR's father wrote that included Winnie the Pooh also included a swan named Pooh. So I think that solves that. Over time, CR added a few more animals to his collection: Piglet the pig, Kanga the kangaroo, Eeyore the donkey, and Tigger the tiger. The characters Rabbit and Owl never existed as stuffed animals, but were thought of by CR's father when he started writing stories about the toys. The first time he mentioned his son's teddy bear in his works was in a poem published in February of 1924. Appropriately, it was called Teddy Bear. In 1925, when CR was about 5 years old, his family acquired a vacation home right outside of a forest called the 500-acre wood, aka the real-life version of the 100-acre wood that Winnie the Pooh lives in. This was around the time that Alan Alexander really started to notice the games that his son played with his stuffed animals and started writing about them extensively. He would periodically go on walks in the woods with CR and his stuffed animals, and these served as inspiration for his stories. Christopher Robin has said that his forest and Pooh Bear's forest are identical. It turns out the illustrator of the Pooh Bear books would go into the woods and sketch the landscapes. As a result, a lot of the locations that we see in the movies and stories actually exist. For example, we have Pooh Sticks Bridge, Eeyore's Gloomy Place, and even Pooh's house. On Christmas Eve of 1925, Winnie the Pooh made his first appearance by name in a London newspaper called the Evening News. And from there, things just got bigger and worse for Christopher Robin. The story that was used in that paper went on to be the first chapter of the official Winnie the Pooh book, released in 1926. The book became obscenely popular, and because of its nature being inspired by real people and real events, it was common knowledge who Christopher Robin actually was. As a result, the 6-year-old became a celebrity without having much of a say. This became problematic as he was often bullied in school for his connection to the famous teddy bear. To make matters worse, Christopher Robin already had a low self-esteem. He often referred to himself as dim, despite being pretty intelligent for a boy his age. The reason he downplayed his intelligence was because he was able to solve complex math equations with no problem at all, but felt like he had to concentrate extra hard to solve the simple ones. The bullying only made him feel worse about himself, and it continued to get worse as time passed. In December of 1927, CR got really sick and couldn't perform his part in the school's Christmas recital. To make up for it, his mom suggested that he record himself singing some of the poems from the Winnie the Pooh book, but when word got out about this record, he was teased relentlessly. Not only that, but years later, his cousin Angela strung the record up in a tree and allowed her kids to throw rocks at it. Isn't that just the saddest thing? The kid just wanted to sing some songs, man. Some years later, in 1930, is when Pooh was given his famous red shirt and became a household name alongside the name Christopher Robin. What happened was an American literary agent bought the US and Canadian television and merchandising rights for Winnie the Pooh. The deal was actually pretty fair because A.A. Milne ended up with $1,000 in cash and 2/3 of Pooh's subsequent earnings. In just a year's time, the Pooh Bear business was generating $25 million. You gotta imagine this must be pretty overwhelming for an 11-year-old Christopher Robin. Just so you can grasp how many people knew who he was, in 1931, he was named one of the most famous children in the world by Parents Magazine, alongside the children of royal families. Christopher Robin has said that despite the bullying, he really enjoyed Winnie the Pooh and being famous when he was a kid. It wasn't until he left his studies at Cambridge and joined the military that he began to resent his dad and the business he built using his childhood toys. He felt that his father got to where he was by climbing
that's
on
not
top
the
of...
one I wanted to. That's just the Dark Origins. I thought
Hey,
that
so,
was.
wait a minute. So in the beginning, he low-key called Pooh a dumbass.
Oh man.
He said he wasn't that bright, but the way he said it, it's like,
One of my favorite.
Yeah, he said he wasn't that bright.
yeah, he straight up called him a dumbass. Like, that's messed up, and did it in a professional way too. Like, you can't even really be offended in this sense. Like,
Prez, all I know about Charlie Brown is womp 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 womp. Hey man, look, I remember when I look, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Look, I'm traumatized about Charlie Brown, right? Because when I was a young guy, you remember back in the day, like they talking about Twitter, but back in the day, everything was like books and magazines.
Yeah.
So I had found this comic book over my cousin's house, right? I'm thinking it was a comic book. It wasn't. It was like a pornographic Charlie Brown magazine.
Mm.
So Midas with that blanket. Oh yeah, he was going around snapping that blanket, snapping clothes off. Yeah, he was getting down in Charlie Brown. And I'm like, I never looked at Charlie Brown the same.
Wow, I love Charlie Brown.
Yeah, after you see that, you'll really love Charlie Brown. Oh, I think this is the one.
Kid was Winnie the Pooh. You know, the adventures of a little boy named Christopher Robin and his best friend / stuffed animal Pooh Bear. Do you know what I mean by early? Oh yeah. Winnie the Pooh, Tuggaloo, coming all stuffed with mental disorders. Wait, did you say mental disorders?
Damn.
This theory proposes that Christopher Robin and his animal friends are all diagnosed with various mental disorders. Now, for this conspiracy, I asked my good friend and fellow Pooh Bear aficionado, Briley, to help me out. Thank you, Emily. I'm very glad to be here for this rather unusual story. You see, on December 12th, 2000, the Canadian Medical Journal decided to do a little study on our friends in the 100-acre wood. Because why not? The findings are pretty extreme. Let's start with our favorite honey-eating bear, Winnie the Pooh. According to this study, Winnie the Pooh has attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, impulsivity with obsessive fixation, and last but not least, obsessive compulsive disorder. Oh, bother.
Man, Pooh
Piglet
fucked up.
suffers from generalized anxiety disorder because he's constantly anxious and flustered. Our sad buddy Eeyore suffers from depression. The wonderfully hyper Tigger suffers from hyperactivity impulsivity. Rabbit suffers from OCD since he's always trying to keep everything in order. Owl is dyslexic, which is pretty tame considering the rest. Sadly, Christopher Robin doesn't come out so clean either. But he seems like such a normal kid. He makes believe with his stuffed toys and goes on imaginary adventures with them. You know, kid things. Well, apparently that's wrong. According to the study, based on the complexity of his hallucinations and his delusions of his toys having sentient life, he has, you guessed it, schizophrenia. What is happening to my childhood? Emily, this is making me feel like I should go to therapy. My childhood is a lot.
Yeah, so all of them fucked up, and we laugh and enjoy it. So yeah.
Ever thought?
I mean, with this, you can tell the way I'll read. You know, he had dyslexia, but Tigger, I just, I'm thinking like, Tigger's bouncing around. Like, I'm like, well, Tigger ain't a real animal. I had to realize that after I got older. Like, there's no such thing as a Tigger, as a tiger. But then you look at the nature of a tiger; they don't act like that. So as I got older, I realized like, okay, they don't have the actual characteristics of the animal. And then when I got in psychology class, we had to do a paper, and they broke it down for us. We just had to compare or contrast the personality, and yeah, that's when I first realized that, like, look, like, oh shit, yeah. And then when you start, man, I ain't trying to be funny, but when you diving into this behavior and personality, and you start looking at all these cartoons, you start identifying stuff like, damn, that is right. Like, okay, but the inspiration comes from real life. A lot of these fictional characters, they're inspired by real people. So it makes sense, like X-Men. Look at, what that was inspired by?
What was that?
Conflict between Martin and Malcolm. Think about the whole concept of X-Men. You got the mutants, right? And I'm gonna translate this into the black people. So imagine the black people as the mutants. Then you got one black person, like, by any means necessary, we'll take the war to you. And then you got the other one, like, look, man, let's just be cool. Let's find a way to work with one another. Let's find a way. And then they conflict. That's what it was inspired by.
That's crazy, because Professor X is kind of like Martin.
Yeah.
And, Magneto's more like Malcolm and stuff, because the way Professor X talks and stuff, it's like a white person. I have a dream that all mutants and humankind can come together and learn and prosper. That's crazy. and Magneto's, like Malcolm with the gun by the window and stuff. That's cool. But that whole Pooh thing is crazy. So basically, Winnie the Pooh is like Forrest Gump in a sense.
He behind Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump. Winnie the Pooh probably inspired Forrest Gump.
Probably. And Bubba.
Bubba
Damn.
was a mixture of Igor and Al.
Right. That's crazy. Wow. Who would have ever thought? Oh, my bad too, Gary. I meant to answer your question because I saw you had asked me about the Jeopardy thing. Only thing with Jeopardy is like the I can't. It's not like how it is with Are You Smart in the Fifth Grader, where like the answers are there. It's like there's a time limit on the Jeopardy ones. So like I would have to, if I'm doing a stream of that, I would have to literally pause every single time and then try to quickly answer the questions and stuff. I mean, I can make it work though, if anybody is interested in doing that, but it's not like how Family Feud and Are You Smart in the Fifth Grade are, where it's like an extended time limit. Like the timer on Jeopardy is very quick, so you don't answer it quickly, like the next person gets it. But I can still try it though if you just something you're interested in, or anybody else is interested in doing that interactive setup with Jeopardy and whatnot. But yeah, I meant to answer that earlier. My fault.
Man, yeah, but a lot of those cartoons, man. Aladdin, that was messed up.
What was messed up about Aladdin?
Man, it was so many sexual innuendos in Aladdin, man.
Oh, which ones?
The very first one, bro, it was like, I have to find. We gonna do that on Petty Vision one day, because I don't care about over there. I ain't monetized over there, or I ain't close to it yet. But over there, we'll go through all these cartoons and start breaking down. But yeah, it was a lot of sexual innuendos in Aladdin. I put the video in the chat.
That's crazy.
They actually spelled sex out one time.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch the movie.
Disney a motherfucker, bro.
I mean, yeah, I know Disney be having a lot of like those Easter eggs and stuff and those hidden gems that you really gotta pay attention to. But I've seen Aladdin so many times that y'all funny as hell. I sound like Barack Obama. But
swipers, yeah.
I gotta go back and watch it. The only cartoon that really like, and I never really watched like that, and I said it on one of my gaming streams, was SpongeBob. I think that cartoon.
I couldn't get into it. It just the concept. Like I ain't about to watch no sponge under no sea. Like Mr. Crab. Nah, I'm straight, bro. That shit just didn't sound right. Squidward.
Yeah, the episode that made me not want to watch it was when SpongeBob and Patrick got locked up, and they were in there with this big ass sweaty crab and stuff. He had on like the tank top and the orange jumpsuit. And they were like, "Hey, who are you?" "I'm your new cellmate. I'm big and beefy." I'm like, "Whoa!" Turn that off quickly. I'm like, "Nah, I'm good." And like dripping oil and everything. Like nah.
I can't watch nothing like that, bro. I'm straight. Nate the Great is in the building. What up, though? Boo, I don't know if I greeted you, sis. I apologize if I didn't. I apologize. Blue Lotus is in the building. Hey, I love that bag you made for your daughter. I seen it when you uploaded it, but when you put the pictures on there, she was so happy when you gave it to her. Congratulations again for your daughter graduating high school. Congratulations, and yeah, that was dope. I gotta get with you. I need a tumbler.
Yeah,
I gotta get with Blue. But my bad. I was saying what up to Nate and Blue.
What's good, Nate? What's going on, Blue? But yeah, it was that was the episode I saw. I had just stumbled across and I had just turned it off immediately. And Patrick being the way he is and stuff. He's like, "Oh, yeah." He's like, "Wow, you really are big." And he's like, "Yeah, that's right." And I'm like, "Ugh." I was like, "Nah, I'm good." Immediately, what else is on? Like, nah.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much.
Yeah.
Nate, we heard about your departure from YouTube. We heard you was thinking about leaving YouTube.
Yeah, Nate, you can't leave these YouTube streets. You got to keep growing, my guy. I know it's tough with the music and everything like that, but gotta stay on these streets. Gotta keep getting this money. keep making these moves.
Man, you know what I used to think about why Coyote, like, bro, just hire a hitman. Shit. Like, you can't get the job done, bro. Just hire a hitman or something.
See, here's the thing. It ain't even that he can't get the job done. He just got to stop dealing with Acme. That's the problem. Because they actually have episodes where he caught Roadrunner. But then what ended up happening is as soon as he catches ass, he goes and starts using the Acme products again, and then Roadrunner breaks free. If he just stops calling Acme altogether, because it's clearly a setup, he can catch his ass and then finally eat him, and then it'll be good. Or you can just wait for the next Roadrunner to just come along and stuff. You don't got to go after that specific one. Like, as big as that desert was, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of them. Go after one that's like shriveled up and stuff, and only got like a week left to live. You can catch that one, unless it got COVID.
Got a week left to live.
Yeah,
That was the worst plug, right? It was the worst plug, man.
yeah. Acme was a straight setup.
Acme got Coyote messed up a couple times. Once you blow me up once, I'm straight.
And the fact that he's getting blown up and turning into ashes and still bouncing back, I'm like, dang. So he's immortal at this point. He's like a horror movie villain. He just keeps coming back. I'm like, this man would be on a full rocket that he done built and assembled. As soon as he lights it, the thing blows up, and then next segment he's back. I'm like, damn, like, was he just ashes? We're just floating eyeballs at one point. Now this nigga's like back to like full health again. Damn.
Hey, y'all remember that movie Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, classic.
Man, that was I think I broke the tape watching it.
Oh, I thought you was about to say something. Some stuff was going on in Roger Rabbit. I mean, Roger Rabbit was semi. It was for kids and kind of for adults at the same time. It was like with
Street. Commander said a trail of chicken biscuits will bring Nate back.
Wow.
Nate and them damn shorts, man. I gotta catch up. I think I missed a day of them. I gotta catch up. I think I missed a day. Man, Nate is a damn fool. Welcome to the Matrix, people. Welcome to the Matrix.
It's more so the visuals, like when he be having like the long blonde hair and stuff like that. That shit be funny as hell. I'm like,
no, man, it was one, bro. I'm looking like, is that a pink Batman suit? Why you do Batman like that? No, not Batman. Not the pink Batman suit. It was fur on it. I'm like, Nate is a damn fool.
But
and them dances, man. Them
little
midget dancing.
What's crazy is like how he superimposes his face like perfectly, because how most people will like kind of have like the floating face and stuff. Like he puts that shit on there perfectly to match with like the figure and the body. So it's so dope seeing that. And like the transition and the music, I'm like, yeah, man, that's genius right there. That's like, yeah, keep it up, my guy.
I like the one with all the gold arms behind it, and then they got one with a little baby dancing. It's like it's not a baby dancing. It's a mini man, like he a miniature dude. I don't like calling them, like dwarfs or midgets. I just like saying miniature. I don't know. Maybe I just like the word miniature better. It's like a miniature man. It was a miniature man dancing. And I think that was dope.
Everything you just said, now you stumble across the word dwarf and midget.
I'm about to make a TV series. It's gonna be a ninja dwarf, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be hot. A ninja dwarf. You know what I mean, bro? I'm telling you, ninja dwarf.
all the words that word won't say. I will not say the word dwarf. I will not say the word midget.
It's gonna be a ninja dwarf from the hood. I've been writing the script for about a month now.
Call him. What's that word? The diminutive.
He ain't got ninja stars. I can't afford them. He from the hood, so he got some butter knives that sharpened up.
Wow!
And he be throwing them at people. Throwing sharpened up butter knives at people. Drive by nature.
You see what Fred said? He said I always wanted to date a midget. Wow.
Prez, I'm gonna tell you something that's on my bucket list, and I told y'all this before, so I hope y'all don't judge me. Um, this is not like a weird fetish or a weird fantasy. It's just on my bucket list. It's just something I want to do before I die. Okay, so don't judge me. But they got this thing in Upper Michigan where you can go throw a midget. So I want to go midget tossing. I just want to see how far I can throw a midget. Like to literally throw a human being. I want to see how strong I am. I want to see how far I can throw a midget. So before I leave this earth, I'm going up to Upper Michigan. I'm throwing me a midget. I'm gonna toss a midget around, and it's legal. It's not like I'm just walking outside finding some random midget, seeing how far I can toss it. I'm not doing that. These people agree to be thrown by regular sized people, so I'm gonna go do
it. No, wait.
I don't know, man. It's just how it's just some things that resonate with you. It's just like I have a lot of self control, so when I see midgets in real life, even though I have this deep desire to throw them, I don't do it. So I'm not a bad person just because I think it. I can think it long as I don't do it. But I found a safe outlet where I can toss a midget. So I'm going to do it one day. It's legal.
A safe outlet? That sounds more like a hostel.
Lisa J, what up? What up, Lisa J? Everyone, please make sure to donkey punch the like button.
You could do that at the carnivals and stuff where they take the hammer and you test your strength. Why not do that?
Yeah. I did that before. Been there, done that. I did all that stuff. The only thing I ain't do is throw a midget. I'm gonna toss a midget, man. Look, it's not weird. People do it all the time. It is actually is done every year. It's once a year they hold this festival where you can go throw a midget. It ain't just about tossing midgets, but at this festival, it'd be a bunch of midgets to come and they let you throw them. So why not do it? I think it's like $5-10. I mean, I'm doing it in a safe environment. They're gonna land on something soft so they won't be hurt. But I can actually just toss a midget. I don't know if they got like different colors and sizes of midgets you can throw, but if they do, I'm going to indulge in. I might throw a couple midgets that day. I'm going to hell, I know.
Going to hell? You already there. You said different colors and sizes. You sound like a season ticket holder.
Bro, man, I've been watching it on YouTube, man. It's on YouTube. Midget tossing, type it in. Well, maybe we're going to Petty Vision and watch midget tossing.
It's like the name of a sports team, the Michigan Midgets.
What happened was he said $5-10. Yeah, it's like $5-10, man. So it's going. I mean, at least they're getting paid. They look. You helping the economy. I don't know. It is. It's inflation out here. So, I mean, if I can go toss a midget and put some money in somebody's pocket, I'm gonna go do it. That's my way of helping. Just.
You're gonna be monetized in no time.
What? I ain't say nothing illegal, did I?
No, just say step right up and throw a midget.
But it's not like it's not like everybody ain't doing it. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but it ain't like people ain't doing it already. It's been as a festival where they do it at. It ain't like I said, it ain't like you just going out randomly like, hey, here's a midget, let me toss it. No, we ain't doing that. That's violence. We don't believe in that. But if there's a safe, that's like if people want to break stuff, they got places where you can go throw vases and plates and stuff like that. You pay a couple dollars and you can go smash stuff. I found a place where you pay a couple dollars and toss a midget. So I don't see the difference. What's the difference? I mean, I don't see the difference. I'm just saying.
These are things that can easily be like replaced and rebuilt and.
But no, you throwing them on like an airbag, so they might bounce up. But I don't think they got a big enough area where. But you can't. I don't know if you can throw them. I don't know, man. I have to see because you fuck around, throw them in an angle, they might bounce back, and you get hit by a flying midget, then that might hurt. But so I don't know. Some of them be putting helmets on, bro. What's the difference between you tossing a midget and somebody getting shot out of a cannon? Nothing. They used to shoot people out of cannons all the time. I'm just tossing a midget.
But that's entertainment, though. That's the circus. That like
that's entertainment too. You know, think about it, man. You know, like I got small kids. Like my daughter, like when I toss her up in the air. Imagine if you can relive that. We too damn big. Ain't nobody gonna be able to toss me up in the air unless they like 6'8" or something like that. I
Yeah,
ain't no. But a midget, you don't know. They can fulfill their day. They can probably put themselves back in their childhood when they was getting tossed up in. I don't know, man. I'm just saying
yeah, but see,
things.
you're not tossing your kids like that high up. It's just like a little, like, little lift and stuff. You talking about like throwing somebody like you really mad at them though. Like you could do so many other things. You could just trip them. You could push them in a pool. I mean,
That'd be bullying, bro. But they want to be thrown. That's why they go there. The midgets go there to get thrown. I can see if they would. Now, if I find out they forced, I ain't gonna do it. If you force some midgets to be thrown around, I'm not gonna partake in that. But if they want to be thrown willingly, I'm indulgent. They want to be thrown. I want to throw. Is a perfect match. I mean,
I love how serious he is about this,
because
y'all.
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I'm talking about dead. I'm doing that before I die.
And
You
and
know?
the logic behind it, like he's making it make sense right now. Like making this thing like, yeah, you know what? Yeah. I've always wanted to throw them little motherfuckers. Like
I ain't say it like that. I just want to throw one. Just I don't know, man. It's just you ain't never see something like and just have an idea or wonder like I remember this been in me since I've been probably about 16, 17. You know, it was this one little midget dude in my neighborhood. He used to always get, we respected him. He was an OG, but he used to always get, and I used to be looking like, man, I'll pick your ass up and throw you. And I never did it. And maybe that's it. Maybe he did all this. Maybe because he used to talk all this shit and I knew I couldn't just pick him up and throw him. Maybe now, I don't know. I got to explore that now.
so this is childhood.
Yeah, I'm not a bully. I'm not a bully. And see, I'm talking about throwing a midget who want to be thrown. I will never throw a midget who don't want to be thrown. I will never put my hands on someone and throw them unless my life was in danger or if they asked me to. And see, y'all thinking y'all way. You know what? Y'all ain't no midget, so y'all can't think like a midget. So you don't know if the midget want to be thrown or not. If I go somewhere and say, "Hey, y'all can pay me to throw me," that means I'm willing, right? I'm a willing person. I'm pretty sure they gotta sign a contract and stuff like that. Like, hey, you won't sue nobody if they throw you too far. But
Well, if that's the case, then build like a fun house or go to one of them places that has like, like the fun house padding and all that stuff like that where you can jump around and then you can throw them. You can do that.
yeah, but that's what it is. It's like a big old thing you throw them on. It's like all padded around. It's like so. It ain't gonna be no, and some of them wear helmets, so it ain't gonna be like no accident or nothing like that. Look, they're prepared to be thrown. The midgets are prepared to be thrown, bro. Like they built for this, man.
Midget said, "I die for this shit."
they built for this, man. These ain't just no average everyday midget. These are midgets who know how to be thrown. They know they bro. This is what they do.
I got tears in my eyes.
This is what they do. Hold on, what I do? Gary in the 80s video.
We're gonna be walking down the YouTube streets, midget thrower.
I'm gonna record it too. I don't care. I'm recording it when I do it. Watch.
You ever see that movie? What was it? I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. Remember all the midgets?
Oh man, yes.
That's gonna be you word. You ain't nothing from the knee down. So the army full of midgets is not a family; it's a gang.
Bro, that joke was hilarious, man. They can't even make movies like that no more.
They could, but they're just like everything's too.
Society too sensitive, man. Yeah. You can't make movies like that.
I mean,
that shit was fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah. Here's the thing, like that's another unanswered question. All this whole cancel shit, we're gonna cancel you and cancel. You can't. What can you actually cancel? You can't cancel anybody, like unless you kill them or something like that. But like, I can't stand when I hear all of that. Oh, we're gonna have you cancel. Cancel from what? Like, in a show, shows get canceled, movies get canceled. actual person can get canceled. So it's like it's not gonna stop people from saying what they want and doing what they want. So I never understood that.
Did that come out of the Me Too movement?
I think it did.
That's what I mean. I was thinking. I was listening. It's funny because I was listening to an associate the other day. We was having this meeting, and I'm in this group, and we listening, and she was just talking about canceling this, canceling that, and she a feminist. And as she was talking, I'm looking like, is this where this shit came from? Like, man, this shit. I don't even be saying that. I just listen. Like, okay,
like, what the
y'all
hell?
done? Okay, see y'all next month.
Like, what the hell are you gonna actually cancel? Oh man, you know this whole midget thing remind me of though. I remember in the movie Jackass. You know how they always introduce themselves before they get ready to do a stunt. I could just see you now, like, hey, my name is The Word. I'm part of the 9%, and today I'm going to throw a midget.
Okay, thank you. That's my dialogue for the That's how we gonna do it. I don't think I put weather in Nightbot, did I? I don't think I put the weather command in Nightbot. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. This is the word. I'm gonna make sure I put all y'all out there. Like, this is 9% approved. Everyone from the 9% approved me tossing this midget. Everyone. Every single last one of them.
I got tears in my eyes.
Matter of fact, they funded the trip to get me here to toss a midget. The 9% did.
You really ain't getting out the dog house now. With Tay here, this. I can see her now. What word talking about? Throwing midgets and shit. Fuck wrong with that. Fuck out of here.
And look, I don't want no short people hitting me up talking about toss me. If you ain't under 4 feet, I ain't throwing you. I don't care. I don't want no short people hitting me up on my IGD and talking about you can throw me. I'm straight. Nah, I'm only throwing midgets. That's it.
We're gonna have a shirt that say hashtag toss me.
I'm done. I'm done. That wasn't me, Commander. That wasn't me, Gary. That's BB. So he supposed to be the mature one on the panel, okay? So it wasn't me.
Mature went out the window the minute you start talking about throwing small people.
Bro, I was just trying to share y'all, a portion of my bucket list. And that's probably the most, outrageous thing. It's little simple things I want to do. But I'm gonna do that. That's like my golden thing I want to do, whatever you call it. Man, my head all messed up.
Or you've been watching a bunch of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. You was probably looking at all 7 of them like, man,
all 3 of y'all going to HR.
Which one out of all 7 of them, which one looks the lightest?
Mm-hmm. I have to toss them all to see.
I ain't going to HR. I ain't doing nothing. I'm just like, I'm trying to encourage the man not to. I mean, there's so many other things you could do. You could go on vacation. You could try to win the lottery. You could start a Fortune 500 company. This man want to toss midgets.
I don't even know. Okay, commands. Default. Hold on. I think I gotta turn it on. Okay, commands, filter, moderators to manage. That's not what I'm looking. Shows, streams, current games. What? I thought it's something said weather. I don't know what I'm looking. I can't even see this shit because it got a white screen. I gotta look at it on my phone. I'm trying to look at it. Oh, they got a giveaway button? Why did I not see that? Because I can't see. That's why I ain't see it. I can answer that question.
What's that Snoop Dogg song from back in the day with Pharrell? I think what was it called? Let's Get Blown. You gonna have your own.
Oh, that was the jump.
Let's get thrown.
He gonna run this for about a month. What? He gonna talk about me throwing midgets. Look, man, it's not a fetish. It's just something that I want to do one day. Okay, it's normal. I'm pretty sure if y'all start talking about y'all bucket list and what y'all want to do, it'll be some stuff in there like throwing midgets or.
That ain't on my bucket list. I don't even want to get thrown myself. So it's like, Oh man, that's funny. Word got a new nickname. They call me the Tosser.
Y'all, I ain't no damn tosser. Because then they gonna start talking about salads and shit. I'm straight.
You gonna see word coming down the street like Debo on Friday and stuff. Oh damn, here come the Tosser. Known for tossing midgets. That's all you do. We're gonna go off the bite. Yeah, what's up, Dopey? What's up, Doc? What you got on my throat, homie?
I seen it somewhere. I don't know where it's at now. I know I seen it before, where you can have Nightbot tell the weather. I don't know where it's at.
Right, Gary? It's worse than a fetish and obsession. 50 Shades of Throwing.
It's not an obsession. Do you know I got midgets around me, bro, and I don't throw them? I am midget friendly, okay? I'm not just about to be throwing random midgets around. That's not gonna happen, bro. I don't have a fetish. If that was the case, Gary, I would be putting on my ski mask, just walking around throwing midgets, and they wouldn't know who I was if I was that bad. But it's not. It's not like that. It's just something I want to do.
This is gonna become an urban legend. The legend of the Tosser. Who's the Tosser? Gather around the camera.
Yeah, Rollo. Yes, Commander. I am very midget friendly. If a midget asks me to get something from the top of the refrigerator, no problem. You know, my wife is short. I'm midget friendly, bro. If I see somebody bullying a midget, I'm fighting them. I'm gonna fight for the midget. I'm gonna fight for midgets. Nah, man. You know, but maybe if we become real good friends, they won't mind me tossing them one day. But we can build up to that.
We're gonna hang out with them and become friends just to like wake up in the middle of the night and standing over them like, yeah, it's the perfect opportunity to just fling your little ass.
That'd be the height of our friendship. I didn't even try to do that, but it was dope. I'll be right back, bro. Let me grab it. I gotta grab something to drink. Y'all got me laughing. I'm dehydrated from crying and shit.
The midget's gonna be like, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Getting thrown every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. Them midget's gonna be like, after they get tossed by a word, they're gonna be like, I believe I can soar. Whip bob and dip dive. Oh my god. This feel like a nightly news segment. And other news today, a young black man was arrested for going around midget throwing. We're here now on the scene with Joyce McKenzie. Joyce, Tom, I'm here at the scene in Detroit, Michigan, where we have apprehended the man known as the Tosser. We're talking to a couple of short people right now, and they're going to give us some more insight on what happened. He's a bully. He threw me up in the air, and I never came down. So sad. Back to you in Studio J. Oh, so sad. So sad. The tosser, he has been apprehended. He will stand on trial in June. He's facing up to 5 to 10 years of excessive throwing. Right, world star. He should have never told me that. Right. this is worse than Diddy and Cassie footage. Oh my God.
Man, I don't think I heard was you cracking up. What happened?
I was just doing like a nightly news segment of what would happen if they caught you like doing excessive throwing and stuff. Different midgets and stuff like that. Like, yeah, sir, can you tell us about the toss? He's a bully. He tossed me so high I never came down.
Hey, Rollo, you know what? I don't see nothing wrong with tossing the midget. I don't see nothing wrong. I'm gonna do that right before I toss them, and as I toss them, I'm gonna play "I Believe I Can Fly."
I was just thinking that.
Check this out. Now, this is like when I was lifting, like I was probably squatting like 350, close to 400 at this time. But my boy was 5'7". I think he was probably about maybe 203. And I used to be able to grab him under his arms and toss him like from under his arms and throw him up, and he can grab a 10-foot rim. So if I can do that with a dude 5'7", I can only imagine if I was in my prime how far I can toss a midget.
He gonna get stuck in the hoop.
But see, I gotta work out. I gotta work out again before I do that. So I ain't even in shape to toss a midget right now. I ain't even in shape.
He's gonna be looking like one of the American gladiators and stuff. Remember they always had them crazy names like Toss, what was it, Turbo and Nitro or thrower.
Lisa, you see how they treated me, Lisa? I'm telling them my hopes and dreams. I'm up here spilling my heart out. I'm being vulnerable, telling them some of my most in my personal, intimate, thoughts and ideas. And you see how they treat me? I ain't telling y'all nothing else. I ain't telling y'all nothing. Y'all laughing at me because I want to toss a midget. Well, what do y'all really want to do? What about y'all? What's y'all little bucket list things that y'all want to go on? Y'all probably say something crazy. Y'all probably want to go see a real mermaid or some shit. I'm go mermaid hunting. I want to go Bigfoot hunting.
We're gonna be singing that Trick Daddy song, baby. I like to throw all day, every day, baby. I like to throw.
Think a midget up. See, Rollo, look, man, me and Rollo said he wanted to date a midget. I'm pretty sure if you date a midget, you'll probably toss her up a couple times. So
I mean that ain't as bad though, because I mean there's people that do that, but hey, I never heard nobody talking about like wanting to like toss them like a skee ball. So that's
not like a skee ball, more like a sack of potatoes. You ever? I don't know, bro. I be dealing with like hillbillies. Like we be potato sack tossing. You ain't never did potato sack tossing?
Yeah, I've done that, but that ain't too bad. But that's a sack of potatoes, though. You talking about actually tossing a human being? You trying to pat my
horse? Look. This is a disclaimer. This is a petty service announcement. Word only wants to toss a midget if the midget is willing. Okay, there will be no unauthorized midget tossing from Word. Okay, I'm not like that. I'm not an evil person. But if they let me throw them, I'm gonna throw them. Okay, damn it, I don't care. If a wolf let you pet it, you probably have pet it, okay? So let me just toss a damn midget, okay? Let me live out my fantasy.
I'll throw a midget before I pet a wolf. Now, damn, look at me now.
Gary, don't both lie. Gary, you supposed to be my 33 brother. I need some backup, damn it. Rollo got my back. Rollo into midgets and stuff.
Rollo ain't talking about throw them though. He's just saying just to date them and stuff and carry.
If you date a midget, what you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with the midget?
Why you selling me? It's like it's a pet.
No, because the way look, Rollo probably want to do some ungodly things to a midget. Okay, I just want to toss him. Okay, so y'all trying to make me the bad guy.
You gonna see Word patting his foot. Here, Minnie, come here. Let me throw you. Wife, I'm like, baby, you're supposed to throw the object, not the midget and stuff.
Oh man,
Word trying trying to play fetch with human people.
Mm.
I think not me.
Stand on his feet. Prayers don't go on Twitter talking about midget. You know what? Oh man,
this is funny.
Robin said, "I'm trying to part the Red Sea. It might change my life." Oh man,
we're
my
just
face
turning
hurt.
Tom Brady out here. He said, "I ain't trying to throw deflated footballs. I'm trying to show people."
I don't think Tom Brady had a strong enough arm. I'm trying to be like John Elway out here. What is you? Some Joe Montana. I'm trying to throw the midget in it curve. What was that movie? Was it Bullet or something like that when they were shooting and curving the bullets? Yeah, I'm trying to curve the midget like that. I'm gonna throw it. That's why I said I'm gonna have to do it a couple times. The first couple times is gonna be practice. I'm probably gonna spend $100 throwing midgets.
We're gonna be singing to the midgets. Come with me, Hail Mary. Quick see. What do we have here now? When I throw your ass, la 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 la. I ain't a thrower, but don't push me.
He's pretty juice tonight. It's not me, Blue. It's not me. It's BDB.
Hey, me? You started with the midget throwing story.
Look, I just stated something. Y'all ran with it. I was just stating like this is on my bucket list. I was trying to be vulnerable, right? I was just trying to be transparent. I was trying to give you some of my ideas, like what let you get to know the word a little bit more. That's what I was doing, and y'all ran with it. I was expecting to talk about tossing a midget for maybe 5 minutes. Y'all done made it almost an hour.
Well, what'd you expect? I mean, it's so random though. It's not like you said, I want to go like, land on the moon or, something like that. You said, I want to toss a midget, the most random thing that nobody would expect.
So let's be honest. Look, be honest with me. Everybody in the chat, you never looked at a midget and wondered how far you can throw that person. Maybe because I'm in the martial arts. I don't know, bro. It's just like when you see stuff, it's like my brain, man. I blame it on my brain. God gave it to me for a reason, man. I'm telling you, I think like this because the creator designed me to. So that must be in the plan. That must be in God's plan for me to throw a midget. Because why do I want to throw a midget so bad? It's God's plan.
Blame it on the
God's plan. God's plan. And I'm not, but see, look, I don't want y'all to think of it the wrong way. I would never just throw a random midget. That won't happen. I'm talking about if it's a lot and it's a festival, it's a thing that people do. This is not weird or nothing like that. It's a thing that people do once a year. Just like, have y'all ever been to the Renaissance Festival? If y'all ain't been to the Renaissance Festival, y'all don't know what the hell y'all missing. Look.
I've been. Yeah, they're dope.
Do you dress up?
Yeah, but I ain't throwing nobody.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. It's no different. It's no different. It's no different.
We're gonna go to that festival with all football equipment on. All you're gonna hear is boom, boom, boom. We will throw you.
Nah, bro. That's why I gotta get my body together, bro. I'm going in a barbarian outfit. I'm going on the street like what was that barbarian dude name? Conan? I'm going in like Conan, bro. With the fur boots and everything. I'm gonna be tossing midgets with fur boots on, bro. I ain't gonna have no 6-pack though. My 6-pack days are over. So, but I'm going in like Conan the Barbarian throwing midgets. I'm gonna get my body, my back. I gotta get the back and the thighs right because the back and the thighs ain't right because I'm go grab them and turn a couple times like a shot put. I'm go spin them, just to get that momentum going. And once that momentum going, I'm gonna just let go, bro. I'm gonna just let go. I'm gonna do it that way once, and then one way I'm gonna just do the old he hove, like just reach back and talk. I'm gonna do it a couple different ways, man. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna spend about $100. If it's $5-10, I might blow a stack.
Blue gonna be calling. We're gonna be calling out football calls. Red 18.
Blue said I'm trying to make it make sense. Blue, I'm telling you. It totally makes sense to me in my head. That might be the only place it makes sense, but it do. And there's some like-minded people at that festival because they all throwing midgets. It ain't just gonna be me. We probably gonna see who can throw the midget the furthest, and I'm gonna win. I'm gonna make sure I win. I'm gonna bring home the midget throwing trophy. I'm gonna bring it home to the 9.
We're gonna be singing "It's a Small World After All."
I'm talking to you, bro.
Throw me in the ball. Y'all remember House Party when Martin was he had everybody when he would yell switch, everybody go and like switch partners. You're gonna see Word on the 1s and 2s like throw.
Oh man, y'all got my face hurting. Now I don't want that trophy, man. Y'all gonna be proud of that. Y'all gonna be like, look what Word brought home to the 9.
we will the 9% solution throwers. we throw ideas left and right. We toss them left and right.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, we gonna be y'all. Everybody gonna be proud. Y'all gonna be able to brag to people. Like I used to know this dude named Word, the greatest midget thrower ever. Who got stories like that, bro? This is like a conversational piece,
right?
You know, when you ain't got nothing else to talk about, you can talk about this.
Next, you know, Word gonna be apologizing like Diddy. I was wrong.
No, see, y'all think. Look, I'm not. This is one thing I'm not gonna practice for because you just can't practice throwing midgets because then you have to go around throwing midgets. So you can't practice for it. So this is just something that I'm gonna be good at naturally when I decide to do it. And I'm gonna make the trip up there, bro. I'm telling you, y'all think I'm playing? Watch.
And as soon as you let go and toss them, you're gonna see the cuffs right on them.
No, look, listen. This is how I know this is destiny, right? Because I was talking to my wife one day. Right, this was a couple years ago, and I was telling her the same thing, and she was like, "That's not a real thing." So I Googled it, and that's how I found it.
Let me Google.
So this was done before me. This ain't something I just made up. This is something that was going on before me. They have midget tossing festivals.
I'm about to look it up right now. Let me see the Michigan midgets. Let me see.
Hold on, bro. I'm about to do it.
Hey, real team. Michigan.
Bro, you thought I was playing, man.
It's really a team called the Michigan. They called the Michigan Quarter Midgets. Oh, snap. And they got a racing association, Michigan Midget Racing Association. Oh, it's real. He's not lying, y'all. I'm looking at it right now. Michigan Midget Racing League.
Look, if you type in midget tossing, they got videos, dwarf tossing in South Florida, little person tossing. They got it all over here. Detroit, Michigan, dwarf tossing.
They got a midget racetrack, but the only
it's
problem
on Wikipedia.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking up the racing thing, the Michigan midget racing. Only problem is their foot can't reach the pedal.
See, y'all think I'm telling y'all be thinking I'm weird or something, bro. Just because I know about donkey punches and white dragons and dwarf tossing, like I'm weird. Look, man, dwarf tossing, also called midget tossing, is a pub bar attraction activity in which people with dwarfism wear special padding clothing or Velcro costumes and are thrown onto mattresses or at Velcro coated walls. See, I told y'all this is normal. People do this all the time. They throw midgets at walls and they stick to them. See, I didn't even say that part. I didn't know about that part because I didn't see that part. What I saying, it was like a big airbag thing they was throwing them on. But that's even better. I'm about to go throw a midget at a wall and make sure it stick. I wonder if they got like the bullseye thing. Look, bro, this been going on since the early 1980s. 1980s, bro.
New
this
nickname alert.
Something new. This ain't something new.
New nickname alert. Game of Thrones.
Now y'all think I'm weird. They've been doing this since the 80s. So who am I not to carry out the tradition? That's y'all fault. Y'all ain't throwing midgets. It ain't my fault. It ain't. See, and they got special clothing on.
It ain't my fault. Did I throw that? It ain't my fault. Did I throw that? Oh, it ain't my fault.
Now that I seen that, I got a bunch of other ideas now. I think I'm about to start a class to certify people to throw midgets.
Man, where you gonna be doing Diddy?
I'm gonna make a business out of throwing. I can find me a gang of midgets.
And we're gonna be doing Diddy ad libs when he throw the midgets. I can't stop. Won't stop.
You see my vision, Blue? I'm telling you, the bucket list. Hey, I'm redefining the bucket list now, Anti. I'm gonna start a business. I can start a league of and we can travel and do this, man. And I'm telling you, it's money in this. We can get paid.
MTL, Midget Throwing League.
Right. I had people come from all over the world just to throw midgets. Let me stop, man, for somebody to see this video and think I'm anti-midget. I love midgets, by the way.
You can't double back.
No, I'm just saying I do. I think midgets are cool.
My name is Big Daddy Bear, and I do not approve this message.
This ain't best for business. See, man, look. You can change a midget life, man. Only thing they got to do is get tossed around a couple of times a day, and they can make a good wage. Come on now, man. I'm trying to stimulate the economy. I'm just trying to help, bro. I mean, we in inflation season. You know, I don't know how many. I got to look at the statistics. I don't know how many midgets out of work right now, but if we can get them employed by just tossing them around, hell, I would do it if I was a midget.
We're going to be like that poet off of Higher Learning. What is midget? What is throwing? What is midget throwing?
Oh, man. I can't believe we just talked an hour about tossing midgets. How do we do that? How did that happen, bro? Oh, man. So we can get on here and just talk about any weird shit for an hour. Oh man, yeah, that was probably the best part of the show too.
Hey, look, at the end of the day, you just gotta have fun, man.
And that's what it's about, man. I appreciate you rocking out with me, bro. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Having fun, being entertaining, and throwing little people.
I'm gonna be known as the YouTube midget thrower. Every time I go to a chat, midget thrower,
YouTube tosser.
Oh man. But see, y'all know I ain't crazy. So at least y'all know I ain't crazy. Share this video.
In the 9 we throw.
Hey man, let me make sure that thing. You know that thing where they You see what dude say?
What a therapist. This is therapy.
Like, damn, he more fucked up than you. Hey, you know that thing? I don't know if it's through StreamYard or YouTube where it clip your video and it put like the highlights or whatever. Like,
yeah.
I hope it ain't on because I can just picture going back to this video and seeing the section saying midget throwing.
Right.
Yeah, that probably won't be good.
You're gonna see somebody singing that Chris Brown song. All these throws ain't legal.
I ain't talking to y'all. You might have to do this one girl. It was that bad. Oh no, I don't think it was bad. I think if a midget heard this, they appreciate it because I'm not talking about just throwing a random midget. You know, it's the ones who want. They got leagues, bro. They got leagues, man. It's not, them midgets want to be thrown. That's like saying, oh, all black people can't dance, but the ones who can dance, they appreciate when you talk about them dancing. It's an art, it's a craft. It's not easy to fly through the air like that, bro. That's man. Yeah.
But there's so many other things you could do. You could do an escape room. You could do axe throwing. You want to do midget throwing.
I did all that, bro. I throw axes at home. I do. In my backyard. Maybe I should tape that one day. That'd be dope. But yeah, I throw axes at home, bro.
You about to lose your job.
I'm teaching my son how to throw.
We're gonna be signing NDAs and all that non-disclosure.
What's petty juice left in the cup? Not that much.
Oh man.
You know what, bro? I had a beer for the first time in a long time the other day, and I couldn't drink the whole thing. Yeah, I couldn't drink the whole thing. I didn't even. It's like how you drink something and you get bored of it. It's like, oh, I don't want it no more. That's what happens. So I can't. I don't think I can drink no more. I don't desire it.
Yeah, I haven't really drank in a long time. I mean, like I have some wine from time to time, but it's like once in a blue moon. But like beer, I can't get with it. It's just I used to watch my dad like guzzle them like Al Bundy and stuff. And Homer, I'm like, damn, like you made it look good, and then you finally take that sip. You're like, like this, and that's something I would throw.
See, y'all still talking about. I was talking about throwing axes, not midgets. I'm teaching my son. I'm teaching him how to shoot a bow and arrow and how to throw an axe. Well, really a tomahawk. I think I got like 2 axes, but I got mainly tomahawks.
Words kids gonna grow up. They're gonna go have show and tell at school. So, what do you want to do with yourself when you get older? I want to be a world professional midget thrower, just like my.
Well, my son 4, he know the basic moves for a staff because I know how to work a staff too. So I've been teaching him that since he was 3 though. But he know the basic like combinations with a staff. I'm gonna have little ninjas running around literally. My wife's like, you better train them. My daughter already punching. And she is so agile. Like it took my son till like he was like 3 years old to climb up a slide. Oh no, my daughter doing it already. Like at a park. Like how they climb up the slide. She doing it already.
Oh, that's what's up.
Like when her climb and her hand-eye coordination is out cold.
Present. Like He-Man, throw man.
That's where we don't trust. Gary, that hurt my feelings. I ain't telling y'all no more. No more. I'm not telling y'all no more.
Probably just one of many bucket list stories.
And you see how y'all messed that up already. I told y'all one, and then now I'm gonna be throw man. Gary don't trust me around midgets no more. I mean, I ain't telling y'all no more. No more. I'm done.
Can't use any.
I'm gonna keep all my thoughts to myself. All my thoughts, I'm gonna keep them to myself.
You can no longer use any terminology that correlates to the word small. You can't drink cups, you can't eat or use small plates or utensils. Everything's got to be enlarged.
Brad said if I'm ever in this chat, he calling me throw man. Yeah, Riz, what up, man? You missed the show, bro.
Hey, Fred, you gotta yell his name the same way Simon did in Meteor Man. Throw man.
I ain't talking to y'all no more. I'm done with my petty juice is done. I'm about to end this live because Commander said I'm gonna have to delete it, or Gary, one of them said I have to delete it. I'm getting accused for habitual throwing. I ain't even did it yet. I ain't even do it yet.
Hey, no, Gary, we gotta call it as the world throws.
That's the word turns. Hey, yeah, tomorrow, Memorial Day. I do got a dope topic I want to talk about. I'm gonna tell y'all how they lied to y'all. So I don't want to spill the beans now because Gary in the chat and he go do his research before I tell him. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, it's gonna be a dope topic. That's just gonna be the title. They lied to y'all. I'm gonna start doing that. That's another series I'm gonna try to kick off and see if that take off. And I got one concept. I mean, this concept. I think I'm gonna start it off with. I think I got 3 episodes that I want to do with that. But this one right here, I hope it garners the attention of people. Just give them a different way to think. So we're gonna do that tomorrow.
And now you
know the word. Yeah, the word. Right now, I guess I'm the verb. Just the I ain't the word. I'm the verb right now.
This is like
I get confused which is petty vision and which one is. But yeah. So that topic tomorrow, and then Tuesday we go do BDB's topic over here, and Wednesday I want to do. We gonna have a mental health discussion. And that's gonna be something that I want to do. I'm gonna try to do it once a month. But I would love like that the mental health conversations. I want it to be open panel. I would prefer it to be a panel though, not just open panel. But what I mean by panel is like people, coming on the panel intentionally, like me already having a panel of people, like 2 to 3 people, because I think once you do more than 3, it's kind of hard for everyone to express themselves. Like the conciseness leaves just having like, so if we can do panels, if y'all interested in having like mental health conversations, let me know. You can reach out to anybody in the 9. Gary, you can reach out to Gary and we'll put that together. And if you want to host it on your show, let me know. I'll come on and talk over there. So yeah, I want to start doing that. I want to do more interactive shows, interacting with the people. But instead of having like open panels, I would prefer if we have a panel of people, I think that works better. If you, say, hey, I want to do it and late, but I can't do it late. I can do it earlier. I just have, somebody host it for me because, I got my kids until my wife get home. So if we do it earlier, as long as I can just have someone host it and still have the dialogue. So, but I think because mental health is not something that we should talk about, once a month, but this is an ongoing thing. So, bringing awareness to it and understanding, because sometimes we deal with stuff and it's new to us, but other people around us may have experience and can give us some insight on how to navigate, especially with mental health. Like if you have to, if you're taking care of someone with mental health issues, if a spouse, if your children, just getting extra insight on different ways or different resources. Because there's a lot of people who come through here. Like when we talked about autism, as parents, my sister, my nephew got autism. My sister came up here and talked about autism, autistic kids. Frankie Blanco came up here and talked about it. So there's people who have the experience, they can give some insight and some guidance. So I think those conversations are important.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And now you know how to throw. And throwing is half the battle. I throw.
I try, Gary.
No, that sounds dope though. Definitely. Yeah, you should have kept that story to yourself. Word. You're gonna never hear the end of this.
Throw tots. I ain't throwing no tots. Now I will think I'm throwing around people toddlers. I don't throw no tots.
But yeah, definitely. Yeah, these topics, these concepts, yeah, they definitely sound dope. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Y'all show Word some love, man. Throw your hands up, man, one time.
I ain't listening to y'all no more, man. Commander, I'm not sharing no more ideas, dreams, hopes, or wishes. Nothing. No more aspirations of life. I'm done. Nope. They judging me. Look at Boo.
Oh man.
Oh man, but let me get my butt off here, man. I appreciate y'all rocking out, man. This was a good conversation. I don't know what we talked about. I really don't.
We were talking about oh, I meant to like kind of piggyback on what you were saying in the beginning about the 9% and what we represent and everything like that. Yeah, I definitely agree with everything that you were saying. Like, we are really here to inspire, motivate, outside of being solution seekers. We just want to see people, progress and do well and go from nothing to something, and really utilize their God-given talents and skills and abilities to, help others, motivate others, to show them that, it's not hard. You just gotta truly believe in yourself and what you do and what you love. And, that is motivational fuel to the fire to really get out there and make something happen. You know, um, sometimes you just gotta throw a couple people to
I was waiting for you to go back to that. I knew you was. Oh man, I ain't gonna escape that. I ain't gonna escape that. Blue, like, don't be quiet now. Miss Tracy, you throw your hands up too.
throw it up.
Yo, Anti, you going live? Are you at home? Anti, go live so it give these people something else to laugh about.
No, people gonna be in their sleep, just having random outbursts. Throw, singing songs and stuff. Don't you stop it! Don't you stop what you're throwing. You don't really want to throw.
Don't you want somebody to throw? Baby, you need somebody to throw. Don't you? Oh man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. There's a couple times I had to throw a full size people before, so
But see, that's like if you fighting or something like that, or self defense, that's different. This is not like a self defense thing. You just want to go and just toss people and collect money and go home. Like that's.
Man, I remember I slammed somebody one time. You know how people be all hyped for you to fight, like, yeah, dude, man, this dude swung. And the way I don't know how he landed on he swung and I ducked, but his abdomen was like on my shoulder and I just scooped him and just slammed him down. And everybody got quiet, was like, oh, no, man, why you? And I'm like, hold on, bro. I'm thinking like, and then I felt bad, right? Because I'm looking at everybody's reaction and I'm like, we checking on the dude. He knocked out cold. He bounced at his head. He knocked out cold, and my boy was like, "Man, you didn't even have to do that." And I'm like, "Bro, we was fighting. Like, y'all was all hyped out about kick his ass. I did it, and then y'all making me feel bad about it. I can't even fight no more, bro. Like, dang, man, I can't do nothing right. Like, you in a fight, and you supposed to hurt the other person. I hurt the other person, and now y'all making me feel bad about it. I didn't want to fight in the first place. Shit."
We're gonna be singing Tina Turner. I don't really wanna throw no more.
I'm done. I ain't talking to y'all no more.
Hey, real quick, y'all ever see that movie Hancock with Will Smith? Remember that scene where that little white boy was like talking shit to him? He was like, he kept calling him an asshole. He's like, call me an asshole one more time. And just as he said it, he just tossed him up in the air. I think that's what Word's gonna do to the people when he gets to that festival and stuff like that. He gonna like look for a reason for them to like get him like riled up and stuff. Like call me an asshole or something like that. And just as they say, he's gonna toss him up like super high and then catch him. They're gonna be like crying and stuff, tearing up. And like, all right, you okay? You okay? No, not Hitchcock, Hancock, the Will Smith movie where he was like that superhero and stuff.
Yeah. Hitchcock. I'm like, I don't know, bro. I'm lost right now. I'm about to take my butt to bed. Okay, because y'all tripping. But yeah, we rocking out tomorrow. Hey, happy Memorial Day, man. Shout out to all the people who lost their life defending the country. We greatly appreciate you, your sacrifice. Shout out to the ancestors who fought. The freedom and liberty that we enjoy, is because of the servicemen. You can say whatever you want about the military, but they fighting. If they don't do it, then we might get drafted. So, shout out to them. The ones that's here and the ones that's not. All of us got loved ones who served, and so I mean that to me, I might not agree with it, but it's still, you have to respect that, because that's one of the ultimate sacrifices people make, is defending the country. So I never downplay that. I never, even if I don't agree with the top part, they ain't got nothing to do with the people who got boots on the ground. Those are the brave soldiers, the fearless warriors, So shout out to, everyone who served. Shout out to everyone, who lost their life in defending our liberties and our freedoms.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, let me get my butt off here, bro. I appreciate you, man. You made this show very memorable.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I said, we're here to support. We're here to have fun. Entertain. Keep people looking forward to more that we have to offer. Like I said, outside of trying to help people, we also like to have fun and stuff. At the end of the day, it's just jokes. It's just comedy. We don't want anybody to take offense to it or get upset or in their feelings or start tossing stuff. Like I said, just all love at the end of the day. We just having fun. Things are just too sensitive now. It's just like, like get off that Jasmine Sullivan shit. Pick up your feelings. We just having fun. And to everybody out there, happy National Throw Day.
As we deeming this National Throw Day. Well, we can't. The day before Memorial Day is now National Throw Day.
As we proceed to throw you what you need.
That's the new word. We appreciate you, Blue. Let me get off here before y'all get me in trouble, for real.
Too late.
Hey, man.
Too late.
Yeah. Y'all know what I always say. Care about how you feel. These are the conversations to build nations. And if we say anything that resonate with you, do me a favor. Hit that share button. Gary, tell somebody. Help me spread the word. But until next time, we out. But shout out to BDB for rocking the panel. Shout out to the chat. Everyone in the chat, keeping it rocking, keeping it rolling. This was probably one of my favorite shows, honestly, man. So shout out to y'all, man.
Wait, great favorite throws or shows?
Shows. This is definitely one of my top favorite shows, man. Because of the interaction with everything. That's why we come on here. We come to have fun, educate, motivate, and inspire. And that's what we gonna do. We gonna continue doing that. So shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to the 9. Shout out to the 9 supporters. Shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all. But until next time, man, we out.
Yes, sir. Much love. Much love. I'm up out of here.
I ain't even got the thing ready, but
throw that beat on.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People
people like sheep, move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when it's evening. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. Oh!